All right. All right. We're live. People can hear us now. How's it going, boys? I'm talking to you. You four.
Hello.
Going well.
Hello.
How are you doing,
Hello,
David?
chat.
I'm good as usual. Yourself, Tyson.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, explain. How was your day? Tell me about your day, please.
I mean, my day sucked, dude. It was busy at work, so that's about it. That's the usual, you know.
Well, it's a bit shit.
All right.
Maybe
what about
you should
Belfort?
do talks with Tyson on a more frequent basis so that you can be a full-time streamer.
There you go. What an idea.
Okay, shut the
Sorry, hold on.
*CK up. Ema let
about
you
you,
finish,
Belfort?
but first I have to say,
Huh?
I've been subbed to you for an
my day's
entire
fine.
year and I ain't got
My day's okay.
*T to show for it.
That is true, James. You have been subbed to me for 12
Maybe
months.
not a
That is
lot.
pretty pog, dude.
What about?
I'll give you. I'll tell you what. I'll give you one parasocial ticket. Whoop. Whoop.
How about your day, Tyson?
Oh, nothing of note, I suppose. Just.
Not the best nap you've ever had in your life?
You did say that you had a nap.
I did forget about that. That was the.
It's been
5 minutes ago.
When I got home. Yeah, I know, but
Literally
that's
5
5 minutes ago.
It's
I
all a
got home,
scam. He's using the
like,
money
what
to
a
fuck
what a
Mark's
beautiful
mum.
day. From where my room is in the house, 5 o'clock onwards on a summer's day, it's absolutely beautiful. It just sits there, it roasts my room. I just lie in the sun. I just fell asleep until like, I was real worried when I went down. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna end up asleep, and exactly that I did. I had the best
can't
nap
do
I
that.
ever had in my
Sleep
life.
in
I
the-
woke up, I was like
sleep in the
sweating
sun.
all over.
Oh,
I was like,
that's
Jesus
disgusting.
Christ.
You
I
That
love
is
it.
awful.
Ugh.
That sounds like the
What a-
worst nap
I
you've
need
ever
some
had in
Big
your
Mark
life.
energy. Why is
What a
he so
hero.
quiet?
I know. Jesus.
Thank you. I know what I like.
Was it like where were you napping? Was it on the floor or on the bed?
On the bed.
Oh yeah.
No, hold on. You came into this call with us before and said you just had a nap that was better than sex, and then you described quite possibly one of the worst naps.
I've ever heard in my life. Yes.
Like,
I agree.
No. You know it's good because it feels like you got punched in the face afterwards. It was incredible.
What?
I disagree. I don't want to feel like I've been punched in the face.
Do you feel refreshed?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's right then. I wouldn't say it's punched
You
in the
said
face.
that you woke up covered in sweat.
Yes.
So
And
refreshing.
I was so like the sun was shining on me so much. I was sweating. I was overheating.
Yeah. Well, how is that?
That's what I like.
How is
I
that
love that.
pleasant?
I prefer a really warm body temperature, like absurdly warm to the point where I'm sweating.
You Tyson. You're
okay.
You are wrong. Just like as a person, like yeah. James said, sipping on that dumb fuck juice. You are an incorrect human being.
Nah.
Everything
don't tell me what I like.
about you is wrong.
I know what I like.
What?
Holy
sideways.
shit, dude!
Did-
It's unreal.
You live sideways.
You live sideways. That's a good way.
Did you wake up with like a really dry mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And then
great.
having like a glass of water after it is just amazing.
I'm sipping on a frozen Coke right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel accomplished. I feel satisfied right now.
All right,
I
Tyson.
didn't complain. I just described something negative.
Oh, I want Gongcha, but like
Jesus Christ, David.
I could do Gongcha.
Yes, it is. It is, Matthew.
But you store frozen Cokes in the freezer.
Yeah. Like, if you give me like 2 minutes, I'll go grab a picture.
Yeah, please do.
Go ahead.
Duh.
Alright.
I mean,
Fantastic.
I don't care.
I'll be
but
right
go ahead.
back.
All right,
All right, guys.
quickly place
Everyone,
bets.
just sit here quietly until he comes back.
How many do you reckon he's got in this freezer?
How many? Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude.
At least 4, and there'll be at least 1 on the side.
At least like one sideways, so it's like splitting out everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, or
No. What you did, you got one of the yogurt. What are they? I forget. Yogurt smoothies.
Yogurt mango smoothies, dude.
That's the one. Yeah. You froze 3 of them while one of it just melted away, and then you put the frozen one sideways and just so you could fit in that absolutely terribly defrosted or just.
That sounds actually horrendous. Like that does not sound good, even in the slightest.
Stick a paddle pop stick in it, and you've got an ice cream.
I'm really excited to see these pictures.
I don't even know where the fuck to go with that. Honestly, that sounds horrendous.
I apologize.
It's alright. It's alright.
Just envision it.
Like,
just think about it.
Yeah,
just dream about it.
Buy a bunch of frozen Cokes.
Wake up all sweaty with a dry mouth and like a panic, and remember, this is how Tyson enjoys feeling.
Yuck. Tyson is broken. Like he's bad. Like,
okay, I can see where you're coming from with the nap, but waking up all sweaty and stuff is quite gross.
Yeah, like having a nap in the sun is kind of fire. Like, don't get me wrong. Waking up covered in sweat is never a pleasant experience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's only got 2.
I'm back.
Stop ripping on Tyson, everybody. Jesus. Settle down in the chat. No.
It's a good point. Just freeze normal Cokes.
Yeah.
It's all bubbling out.
It doesn't have the same consistency if you freeze normal Coke. When you unfreeze the frozen Cokes, it returns to its original texture.
Is this your only freezer, or do you have another one?
This is my only freezer.
Jeez, it's tiny.
No. I've bent down to take a.
Oh, okay.
Like it's also a tiny freezer.
It is double.
How big is your freezer?
He's got one of those chest freezers sitting in his kitchen.
This freezer is huge.
My
freezer is like 3 times the size of my freezer.
My freezer could fit 2 ice cream containers in it. Like,
I've got 3 freezers.
Sorry.
Well, this is awkward.
Why do you have so many freezers?
What do you keep in it?
What a particular thing to rip on me about. Like,
do you like only eat microwave meals that you
need
to keep in your freezer? Or
it's your turn. It's your turn. Go send us a picture of your freezer.
Which freezer?
Freezers. I need all 3.
All of them.
Okay, fine. One moment.
Yeah. Hey, Tyson,
I just can't.
Sort out your super tiny freezer.
Oh, shit. Better go.
That drawer in the bottom is probably like what I could fit in mine.
Yeah, like I could go take a picture of my freezer, but I just can't be fucked. Like, my freezer is probably is like this big, like the size of this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's a small fridge. It's a fridge for like one person. Like, it's not like a family fridge.
You can see, like, at the top, above the frozen Cokes is like a little indentation.
Yeah, that's ice. Right?
Yep, that goes up to my hips.
Wait, where? Where's the ice?
Wait.
Halfway up. I don't see the ice.
This thing, Belfire, like, I'm wiggling my mouse on it.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Wait, so that goes up to your hip?
Yep.
So wait.
Tiny ass freezer that's honestly probably.
Wait, why is it so tall?
The size of mine.
It's vertical.
Like,
it is taller than me, and on the right side of it is a fridge.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It is built into a little hovel in our kitchen that is specifically for the fridge.
Yeah, that's normally how kitchens work. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited.
So, this is the main freezer.
You take a picture of all of them?
Yeah.
Specifically their content.
I just opened it and took a photo, like you did. And then this is the one that's in the garage.
Okay, hold on. We need to go through these like slowly. Okay?
Oh my god.
You've just got like wait. Why do you have loose
Hold on,
broccoli?
hold on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's start from
That's
this
not.
one.
Is that loose?
Oh no,
Is that
you guys
loose?
are.
That's loose. That is loose
Those
vegetables.
beans. Those beans look freezer burnt as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We have to go through this.
Okay, what have we
Let's
got
go.
here? Ice cream.
Meat, just meat.
Yeah.
Sippy.
Yeah, I mean that
A
makes
nice,
sense.
nice green sippy boy.
There's
This
bloody
is a-
Moosey down there.
That's enough food for like
Mercy.
probably me for a month.
Yeah, I
in
mean
that
this would
freezer.
last me a long ass fucking time, honestly.
And then the
Alright.
second one was in the garage.
So this is your garage freezer, apparently. Which looks kind of hurt. Oh my.
I need to
When was
defrost
the last
it.
time you opened that?
It's one that
Can't.
it's one we got given, and it freezes over very quickly.
Is that just a fish? What is that?
Yeah, it's
What
just
the
fish
fuck?
heads.
Why?
What do you use
For the
for
dogs.
shits? Oh, yeah, I was
Ah,
gonna say
okay,
dogs.
okay.
Yeah.
And then it's
You
the
have
last
Sauces in
one.
this one.
Genuine
Just
question,
some
because I don't know
sauces.
dogs. Do you like
Okay.
prepare the fish head in any way, or just throw the whole thing to the dog and it eats the whole thing?
I just throw it to the dog.
Mark Fuchs the fish heads.
So this picture you've just put, this is about the size of my freezer, like this.
Is that your size of your? That's incredibly. Oh, but you're by yourself though. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
there is an ice
Right.
maker.
How many?
Yeah,
Hold on.
these potatoes.
How many people? How many people do you live with, Mark? That
Two.
just
He
by
lives with
yourself?
two.
Double.
Okay, all right,
So, yeah,
okay,
double,
I
and
see,
he-
I see.
And he has
But like,
5 to 6 times the freezer space.
yeah. But like, also like, I've always been told like, stock up. I don't know why.
Why?
Uh,
I agree.
Presumably
Why?
from people who are older and have had to do that.
no, and it pays
like-
off because I didn't have to go to the supermarket when it was all locked down.
I mean,
At
I only
all?
did like once or twice.
Yeah, I went like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. Niggas did.
Growing up
You-
poor
you-
does
you
that.
Just you wait for the panic buying to stop and everything. So it's wow, it's all in stock still.
It's all
Wow,
still
Yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely
Uh,
bonkers.
David, have you heard of a Twitch streamer called K?
My parents would buy
Ketamina?
bulk and freezing
Yeah,
shit.
I know Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
Ketamina?
Before. She's the current. She's just become the all-time most subbed female streamer. Twitch.
Yeah, it's because she's doing
I
a
just never heard of
subathon.
Ah.
So it's kind
would
of
do it.
cheating. Yeah.
Oh, cell phones are yeah. Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, but they worked. They got Tyson talking about it.
Yeah, true.
She's been live for 18 days. Like,
Oh Jesus!
It's
It's like
a-
Ludwig. No, that's 18 hours.
so it's counting down. She's got 18 hours left of her stream. Is what I mean. Sorry.
How many days?
Because that's
Yeah.
how the subathons work.
Oh, so it's one sub
Remember-
to 15.
Remember when
Does she look
Ludwig
like
did
your
that,
foot,
and then
Dr.
he was just
Tyson?
like he could not leave
Yeah, no,
because
I mean,
people would just keep donating.
I listened
Ludwig,
to I listened to a podcast about that.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
interviewed him about it.
Ludwig's subathon got 250,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Alright, in a month.
Smash or pass.
What are these wall?
And he couldn't he had to sleep on stream. 'cause
Yeah,
they
that's-
kept
that's-
donating.
That's how subathons work. Yeah, he was
No,
li- he
it
was
was- it was
he
just
was
funny
live
that, like-
for 30 days.
It was really funny when he went down to sleep and then woke up, and then there was more time on the
Mm.
stream than when he left to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah,
I thought you weren't allowed to sleep on stream.
no, you
That
can
didn't,
absolutely
like,
sleep on
count as-
stream.
Bush is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fuck
I think
it
that's
on
my
to making
dog did
money
it.
for them.
Don't
'Cause-
I swear, if you sleep on stream, they turn it off.
No,
No, because it was that.
No?
Do you remember ages ago there was that fat Asian kid that
he was the
What for-
original.
would fall asleep, and then if you donated, it would be like text to speak, and if you woke him up, you'd win a prize.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, like for example, like Rich Campbell did a what are these things called? A subathon not that long ago, where he just locked himself in Mizkiv's closet and just streamed from Mizkiv's closet and didn't leave until the subathon was over. And he had his sheets, and the backdrop of his bed was a green screen, and he just green screened his Final Fantasy like lobby into the game or onto his green screen. So there was just people like walking around in the background of his like stream while he was asleep. So technically content. And like Ludwig, when he did his, like when he was asleep, there was people talking. Like he had people in his Discord, like essentially doing like a podcast while he was asleep, like, and like playing games and shit. Like so it was kind of like a group thing, but like but still, you can absolutely sleep on stream
As long as you're making money.
as long as you're like in the right category for it, which is like
Okay, I just googled it.
IRL.
Top result was it's from some bullshit website I've never heard about. But a few years ago, sleeping streams were not allowed because they fell under the category of unattended content. However, in February of 2011, it was removed.
Yeah, there you go.
February 2011. That's a decade ago now.
I mean, like, she's the most subbed female streamer, but then also like it's only because of the subathon. Like, I don't know what her other subs are, but like, dude, Valorant does look so. I agree with Dylan. Valorant looks so fucking boring. Like,
I've had a lot of people try and get me into it. I didn't get into CS and not gonna get into this.
My 12-year-old brother plays it, and so that's enough for me to know that it's not my kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like same as like CS:GO. Like, I'm not into it, but like,
What do you do? It's just like 3-on-3, is it?
it's. I mean, you know how CS:GO works. It's literally just CS:GO.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
CS:GO
Just fancy
with, like
graphics.
with like champion power.
Mixed
With
with
unique
Overwatch, where
characters,
they've got
like,
unique characters and abilities.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
It's
It is
CS:GO
Overwatch.
for Fortnite players. It's a good,
It's CSGO for
What's going on with
Fortnite
Overwatch
players.
2?
They
Overwatch
delayed it.
2.
Blizzard's going into the shitter,
Well,
so
I
they
saw-
delayed it indefinitely.
Well, I saw something. Let me see if I can find it. I saw this and I don't know why it made me laugh so hard.
Same with Diablo 4. They've basically said that expect no news until we're no longer in office of sexual harassers.
So what? A couple years?
Lamau.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
And then they'll release a mobile game.
Oh, damn it.
My Diablo, is it Immortal? I can't remember.
I don't know. This just made me laugh. I don't know why it made me laugh.
Overwatch is Monsieur. Does this
When I saw this the other day.
Overwatch
is
is
back?
back.
What?
Oh, I've seen this one. Actually,
I
know
nearly
what this
pissed
is.
myself laughing.
No.
No, Overwatch isn't back.
All right.
Wait, okay, Dylan. Sorry,
that's
what did
not
you link, Dylan? Bro, I don't even know like which like. There's so many videos. I don't know where we are anymore.
Oh, since you're listening, Dylan, I think I won the $10. Your Halo is actually a beta, therefore doesn't count. So
Oh.
Oh,
Checkmate.
I can't fault his logic.
That's a bit of a cheeky boy.
and that's from 343 themselves. So dang.
I
Bro,
feel
you-
like they did change their mind.
The bet was Halo MP comes out
At
on
least
They
Monday.
you-
released it in an
No counts.
unfinished state, and they're like, "Hey guys, it's a beta. Come on."
Yeah,
Come
so
on.
yeah, it didn't,
Hey.
Dylan. But Halo multiplayer didn't come out. It was a beta, like obviously.
Because if this counts, then it had already released when we made the bet. So that's the bet was made in
Oh.
unfair terms. So it's either I win or it's just it doesn't count.
Is this
So
guy- is this guy-
I'm happy to win. I'm happy to win the $10.
I'm happy to win.
I don't think didn't Fortnite come out of beta?
I played it. I played it when it was in beta, not the battle royale, the regular save the world one.
Dylan's now saying that Fortnite is still in beta, but I don't think it is anymore.
Not for a long while.
I remember being excited to say
Outkill your opponent.
That
Never got
came
it.
out in. The guy in the corner. It's real
Why,
funny.
why? Who the fuck was he just randomly in the corner?
He didn't want to participate. It's funny, like he wasn't even in the opening little cutscene thing when they just cut to
No.
him right at the end.
Dylan, Fortnite came out of beta in 2020.
What?
So there goes your argument.
Why is
I'm
he
not
just?
even reading.
Why
I'm
is
not
he
even
facing the
reading his
wall?
argument.
Like I
That's
don't,
really
I
funny.
don't even understand. Why is he just like? Isn't it a cutscene? Like, how come he's not in the cutscene? Like, why
He'd
is he
rather
just?
not. He doesn't want to participate.
Okay. All right. Well, talking about participation, Tyson,
Hmm.
you get to pick what we start on today.
Oh fuck!
Yay.
So
Oh my god, I'm excited.
we have a mixture of science and fiction.
Ooh.
Some things may not be fiction. Some things may be fiction. We've got like 4 different pathways to go down. So Tyson, can you just pick a number between 1 and 4?
I will just preface this by saying
Mhm.
I'd rather do that, like at least start on the science stuff.
Pick a number between 1 and 4. It's all science.
1.
Oh, lame.
Mark, would you like to rebuttal? Like, do you want to
Go
convince them
3.
otherwise, maybe?
And me personally, I always like to take second watch. So
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Actually, number 4.
Okay, go 4.
No, are we going? We're all settled on 4?
Yep.
Well,
Well, I
4
kinda
is
like
an
number
interesting. 4 is an interesting one. Here we go.
4 is an interesting one.
This is 4. So
Delta P.
So 4 was given to me by someone called Demuin. She is the one. She is a healer in my raid group, and she gave this to me and said it was really interesting. I have not watched it. Honestly, I've got no idea if it's toss or not. So we may alt F4 at some point. Knowing her could, and I can see 1 fatality. I can see that on the screen right now. So
Already there.
or I think we may already be there, but let's have a
Great
go.
start.
This is an 11-minute video. All right.
Also here to remind you to hydrate, David. I'm not sure if
I don't have my
not sure
water
if you did
bottle.
that. Well,
Oh,
Jesus.
It's not toss.
What? It's not toss.
Tell you what.
He's got points, but he's not paying out for them.
Did you already say that you've
Can
done
Mark
that,
say
David?
fatality,
oh my
please?
God. You can't even refund the points.
Oh yeah, you can't refund hydrate because I was like, because it was like at one point I had a list of like 7,000 hydrates. I had to go through and like accept them all. No, they just auto accept. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna go.
I have
I'm gonna
25,000
go hydrate.
I'm
David,
going to
there's
go
an
spend
accept
them
all
all on
button.
hydrate at some point.
What's he
My
gonna
favorite
have?
thing was to do that during his raids, but he actually got real good at it. He would just do them in the breaks.
Good
Now
job.
we need to see 4 individual sips from him. Sorry, 5.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make that a few more.
5.
Well, what's where do we draw the line? Hydrating, is a sip enough to hydrate? I don't think so. I think
Maybe a
I think
gargle.
it needs to be
Maybe chuck a gargle in there.
a gargle, a gulp, maybe. Slap a gulp.
This is a little bit.
200 points. 200 points isn't a lot.
Well-
You can get that probably like 30 minutes. As
Yeah,
long
but
as you're consistently hydrating, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but it's it's for your own well-being, staying hydrated.
So here's the thing.
All right.
I actually don't drink water unless it's crunchy water. So this
True.
isn't crunchy.
Oh.
What do you
Oh,
mean by
alright.
crunchy?
You know the countdown water bottles.
Oh,
What the fuck do you mean, Tyson?
D&D
All
water.
right, let's watch this fucking video. All right.
Ah, Jesus.
This is a partial list of the commercial diving fatalities over the past 15 years.
Oh,
All
fuck,
have one
commercial
common
diving.
cause. Delta
What?
P.
That's a nightmare.
2 out of 3
That is
commercial
nightmare to me.
diving fatalities involve Delta P. It is invisible to a diver, and it strikes suddenly, without warning. There is almost no way to escape once it grabs you. Knowing what it is, where it lurks, and how to avoid its grasp is the subject of this video.
This will be very useful, I think, at one point. Like, maybe a bit later.
This
This
is
is
your
the side thing. You
one
notice
here.
all those guys were like aged between 20 and
Delta
Yeah.
P stands
Yeah.
for differential
I was like, does it
pressure.
only affect young people?
Our discussion
It's
refers
not,
to
it's not that it won't
situations
only
where the
affect young
pressures
people.
between
It's probably just there's a certain age range that of people that will do that job. You know,
What, commercial
the young
diving?
man's game.
You reckon?
Probably. I
No.
mean, that's the only thing I got.
What about James Cameron?
Sounds
He's old.
Yeah, but like, we're talking about like commercial divers, not people that are like in submarines, like people doing actually like diving and diving suits. You know.
Mm. All right.
Oh, isn't James
Sorry.
Cameron like on a different planet trying to get unobtainium?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Why
Fucking
the fuck's he
aliens.
diving?
Yeah, I have no idea what the
Aliens.
fuck you're talking about.
between two bodies of water are dramatically different. In a situation like this, the bodies of water continuously seek to equalize themselves. In this example, the body of water on the right wants to rush to the body of water on the left by means of the pipe between them. The pressure exerted on the valve stopping this water transfer can be enormous, depending on the difference in the depths of the water and the diameter of the pipe. If the difference between the depth of water is 50 feet and the diameter of the pipe is 10 inches, the force of water exerted on the valve is nearly 1,700
What
pounds.
the fuck?
Jesus.
If the valve was suddenly opened and your arm was near, it would be sucked into the hole
Uh-oh.
instantly.
Removed.
Trying to remove your arm would be like trying to lift a car completely off the ground with one hand. You could only remove
Yeah, I
your
could do
arm if the pressures between the two bodies became nearly equalized. But at the pressure in this example, your body makes a perfect seal, stopping the bodies of water from equalizing. The formula for calculating the force of water through a hole at a particular depth is the area of the hole multiplied by the difference in
Christ, David.
What's the area
Well-
of your hole, Tyson?
4 inches
Mm-mm.
across.
Your
That's
hole? What?
that's
Does it? What?
that's the
Okay.
diameter.
That's a very large hole.
it's a humongous
Yeah.
hole.
You put
Oh,
it-
he
Still and
does-
mean I did this with my patty.
I don't know what
it's
I don't know
the-
what patty is. Like patty could be like if he's measuring the diameter of the
Literally.
household. I honestly don't know. Like,
water depth multiplied by the psi per foot of water depth. Or, in the situation just described, the 10-inch hole equals 78 square inches times 50 feet of water depth times 0.432 psi per foot of freshwater depth equals 1,685 pounds of water pressure. If you are diving in salt water, be sure to use 0.445 psi in your formula instead.
Okay.
Use
You
actual
can't
measurements.
see
Come on.
or feel
Oh.
a delta P situation as you dive near
I've seen
it.
this.
It grabs you suddenly,
Oh, yeah.
and it
Oh,
doesn't let
I've
go
seen
until as you
that.
dive near it. It grabs you suddenly, and it doesn't let situation as you dive near it. It grabs you suddenly,
That's
and it
crazy.
doesn't let go
The
until the
fuck?
pressure is equalized.
Hard shelled.
When it's got you,
Just
it's
crushed.
got you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it got fucking
As
got.
you
Oh,
watch the
no.
following recreations of actual delta P incidents,
Oh
No,
no!
ask yourself if you have, on
No, oh,
occasion,
no, that's the butt.
ventured into situations without being thoroughly prepared.
The kick W's because he put 3 in.
You get
Diver 1 enters the water behind the dam structure in order to clean the strainer of the dam's drain. When the drain is cleared, the tremendous force of rushing water through the drain grabs
I
hold
feel like
of
there
Diver 1.
would be a better option now.
Yeah, like surely,
Yeah.
like
Really what?
was this the first guy to ever clean this? Like, surely, like the last guy who did this died as well, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
so much vacuum in there.
sucks
Like,
him partially inside
So you just send the
and
robot
traps
down.
him. Diver
It's
2 enters the water in part of strainer of 1.
fuck. Look at the date.
Ah.
Oh, I thought this was a simulation.
Diver 1 enters the water
We live in a
behind the
simulation.
dam structure in order to clean the strainer of the dam's drain. When the drain is cleared, The tremendous force of rushing water through the drain grabs hold of Diver 1, sucks him partially inside and traps him.
Or imagine like sticking a dick.
Diver 2 enters the water to help Diver 1 and becomes
Wow.
trapped
He's
also.
This reminds me of
Diver
that.
3 enters the water to rescue
you know
Divers
that-
1 and 2.
You know,
After 10
going with
minutes,
this the
returns to the
cons-
surface
you know
with
that
both divers.
ancient urban myth
They are
about
dead.
like if you put your butt on the bottom of
Diver
a
3
pool,
was hospitalized.
that sucks out your intestines.
I mean, like the science is there. We just watched the equations. Like, the science is there. Like that's what we just watched.
Injuries suffered in the rescue attempts.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
A scuba diver was repairing a pool bottom at a depth of 10 feet. He came close to the open pool
Okay,
drain
move.
and was drawn against it. His body made a perfect seal against the drain. He was diving alone and had no tender at the surface. No one knew he was trapped. He ran out of air and drowned.
Oh, this is a worse place to die, isn't it?
Tyson,
I
why
think
did
Two
you
Well,
pick?
actually,
scuba
if you-
divers entered a water
you pause
tower
that.
to unclog a drain.
Like I think
Using
honestly,
a fire hose to
because
blast
I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I think that if you get to the point where you run out of oxygen, it'll just feed your own like used oxygen back to you, and you'll just
What?
you won't drown. You will
Oh, carbon dioxide.
suffocate.
Yeah.
You'll suffocate as opposed to drown
Oh.
underwater,
Yeah, okay, I was gonna
and
make
you'll
that point
essentially
too.
pass out before that happens. So it's not that
I mean,
bad. Like, I think
unless-
drowning. Sorry, go ahead.
Unless they took the where the oxygen feeds them from out and just started
It's the
chugging
same
down some
thing.
water.
Drowning and suffocating is not the same thing, Dylan.
Yeah, they're
I'm
two
not-
different things.
I was more about dying in a water tower
Oh,
because, like, that's
away the
gross.
silt and mud that was clogging the drain suddenly opened. A great suction
Tyson
immediately
described
occurred.
suffocating and
Diver 1
suffocating.
was pulled
Oh, oof.
into the drain. Visibility was 0. Diver
she
2
sucked
did
that
not know that this had occurred. Diver 2 surfaced, thinking Diver 1 had already come up. Diver 2 made repeated but unsuccessful attempts to find him. Diver 1 ran out of air and died. Neither diver was tethered to the surface, had communication with the surface, or with each other.
You can't really communicate underwater. I think even nowadays, can you? If you're just
Yeah.
you
A
absolutely.
surface
Sign language.
supply
Oh, beyond, like,
diver
finger
was
signals,
working
like, how can you
offshore
speak
in
underwater?
86
It's
feet of water
radios.
on a well
Yeah,
re-entry
like-
project. He was using a drill
2021,
string
dude,
to
like-
hook a trash cap inside a 13-inch
Also,
well
it's like
piece.
also
Yeah.
you
The
can
first
absolutely
attempt
make
failed
noise
to-
and other people can hear it underwater. Like you understand that, right? Like,
And in these types of situations, usually there's like machinery and stuff running.
well, that was just a well. Like I mean, just a water tower. But also,
Thank
like
you.
you've been like people have been able to like radio each other
Also-
while diving for a while now. Like
The same thing in these situations, I'd imagine if they could call out, they would.
oh, of course, and they probably were.
As it doesn't you can't really communicate underwater effectively without a radio, but I didn't really think that was like that we were there because you would need like your head fully like
You on this?
encapsulated, oxygenated. I don't even know what to call it.
You can talk underwater. Like if you have
Doesn't
air in
sound
your lungs,
exactly
you
the
can talk
same.
underwater. It makes
Yeah, but
noise.
it would be almost impossible. I would
Well-
assume in a situation you're talking about where they have radios, they're not just like taking a breath of air and
If-
then holding the
If-
radio
if-
next
Tyson,
to them. And
if
then
we were underwater and I screamed something at you, you would be able to hear me.
yeah, but that's not how they would communicate using radios underwater.
Correct. I'm not talking about radios.
Then I'm asking, how would they do radios?
Okay. There's other ways around it. Like, there's ones where if you just type in "Can you talk underwater," you get a lot of answers.
I'm under the water.
Help!
Please
I'm
help me.
underwater.
Help me underwater.
I've seen that. That's
Yeah, these guys are underwater talking.
Alright, you found one, yeah? He's alive, he's alive. Okay, keep him there, keep him there. Alright, just
Yeah, I
This-
think you would need your head like fully enclosed in oxygen, wouldn't you?
No.
How would it work?
What do you mean?
Okay. Next time you're in the bath,
Yeah, like surely
Huh?
you're a bath kind of guy. Like
No.
surely you're a bath kind of guy, right?
No,
I don't believe you
Really?
for a second.
yeah, nah, you are.
no, not
True.
me. Doesn't wash. Fuck off.
But which part of this do you not understand? Like which part do you not understand?
I mean, surely they don't just like have the radio like on their shoulder, and then when they just go to speak, they're just speaking like, and then there's a barrier of water between their mouth and the radio.
Do you well? First off, do you see this? Do you see this right here?
Yeah, but the
do,
thing
you,
is,
do you know what a
un-
microphone
underwa-
is? Do you
Underwater, there would still be
Hello?
water between your mouth.
Water doesn't impede
Can you hear me?
sound.
I was gonna say surely not, right?
But like, if you see divers have face masks, like,
Yeah.
and like,
Some would.
and
Look.
yeah, well, yeah, ones that are designed to use with a radio, like. They're not
Yeah,
just
I'm
sitting
saying,
there.
I've
They're not
never-
just sitting there with fucking walkie-talkies. Like they have equipment. I mean,
Back in
like,
Red
I
The
Dead
guess
ma-
what I'm
like-
trying to
messages in the
convey is
chat.
I've never actually seen that before.
Like the mouthpiece that you put in your mouth, and you talk like this. Probably has a microphone in it. Like,
Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. I'm
There's
trying to
a-
convey that I didn't know how they did it. I've never seen it. It's like in media or anything like
but
that.
why do you think that they have to have their head all the way out of the water? Like,
Because I've never seen it before, so I didn't know how they would do
yeah,
it.
but you can talk underwater, like fully surrounded in water. Like you could hear me and understand what I'm saying, just talking into the water.
Yeah, but like that wouldn't be an acceptable solution in business scenarios.
What about
I've
that
never
then? I
seen
sent
it,
in
so
the
it
chat.
doesn't exist.
So
Uh,
underwater microphones, things that are
yeah,
designed
like
to
that
pick
would be great.
Yeah.
up. How else would you use a radio without a microphone? Like, do you think you just brainwave it in?
Yeah.
Like, I assumed you were like just like in this example like a walkie-talkie like on your shoulder or something like that, and you were just talking about like just talking.
Yes, it's a
There's literally a
walkie-talkie on your shoulder, designed to work underwater. Like it's like I don't understand. Like,
There's
worry,
literally
don't
a
worry
Guinness
about
World. There's a Guinness World Record for the longest underwater live radio show.
Sound
Think about
waves
that.
travel further underwater than in the air.
So I don't think they would let that occur for
Further
business
or is it
scenarios.
faster? No, it is further. You could, yeah.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not
Let's move
following
on.
you. What do you mean they wouldn't let it occur? Like,
Like that exactly what Mark has linked. That's right. That's the right way to do it. I feel like we're having two different conversations. I feel like what you're
Yeah,
describing is
honestly,
not
Tyson,
what Mark's
yes.
describing in the slightest.
Tyson, yes, we are having completely different conversations because you make no sense.
Well, you're describing something completely different than what Mark is.
Well, that's what Mark linked is
That's what's
literally
confusing me.
exactly what I described.
I feel like it's what you're attempting to describe, but like this is why we're having different conversations because I'm not picking that up at all.
I said
Jesus.
a face mask with a microphone in it.
Yeah.
And then but then you were talking about just like yelling underwater
Yes,
as a
yes.
form of effective business communication.
No, I wasn't. I was saying that it's possible, like sound waves travel underwater. You could have a microphone that's like 100 meters from you, and you could say, "Hey, Tyson," and the microphone would pick it up because sound waves travel better underwater. I'm just telling you that you don't have
That'd
to
be
have your head completely out of the water for sound waves to travel. That's the point that I'm making.
Isn't that what sonar is?
Yes.
Or not?
It's like, would that be actually discernible if you were to do that like at 100 meters away? Probably.
I
not.
don't know about the exact maths and science and shit, but if a microphone can pick you up 100 meters away and you're shouting, and it was a microphone
Well,
that
it'd be
worked
more like picking you up like that. Yes, I'm hearing a voice as opposed to oh, this man is screaming for this reason.
Are you talking about the microphone?
Yeah.
What?
We're not getting anywhere. Let's move
No.
on.
I'm confused.
Confused, like
You make my head
5 minutes
scratch
ago.
sometimes, dude.
I have no like I'm baffled by what the
Yeah.
do you think that like it's impossible for a microphone to exist underwater? Like
No, what?
So how do they get the sounds of the fish and stuff?
like
They have a microphone.
like microphones underwater pick up sound waves.
Yeah,
Right?
what I was talking about is I don't know how discernible they are.
Exactly the same as in the ear.
Well, it's obviously not exactly the same because sound
No,
doesn't
it's
travel
probably
the same way
better.
as it does in the air.
Because the sound waves
Screaming for
travel through a
everyone to listen
denser
to.
medium, meaning that they have like they travel further and stay together.
Yeah.
First-hand
Like
experience?
I mean
Keep
I've
going,
got
man.
first-hand experience talking to people underwater. Like I've spent lots of time
does
in
Dylan.
pools swimming. Yeah. I mean without a microphone. I just mean like making noise at people, and you can understand. You can talk to people.
And you generally know what they're saying.
Well, because that's because you can hear them. Like well, yeah. Yes, you're right, Dylan. But like I'm talking about like in a swimming pool. All I'm saying is that water is a medium for sound waves to travel. Like
Let's keep going. I want to see this video.
I just don't
I'm-
understand. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Catch the cap. The diver was asked to stand by the hole to make sure the string caught the cap. He reported when he saw the cap was
Lions
hooked
still
and
on
began
here?
to leave. The drill string was pulled to the surface rapidly. Because the cap was nearly the size of the casing, a great suction developed. As the cap came free, the rushing water grabbed the diver and forced one leg into the hole, up to the pelvis.
Ah,
The
fuck.
diver was killed. Diver 1 enters the water at a hydroelectric generation plant. His assignment is to seal off leaks in a large gate valve. The three-person dive team is assured by the plant's operating personnel that the gate valve is closed. Diver 1 surfaces and reports that he thinks the valves are open. The winch is started and closes the valve. A 30-inch sluice gate is manually cranked shut. The dive team questions the plant personnel. The valve indicator shows the valve not fully closed. Plant personnel reply that the indicator is never correct, and typically the valve is cranked until tight.
Wow.
Diver 1
Good
re-enters
safety.
the water, convinced that
Yeah.
everything is okay. In a few moments, he begins to scream. The dive supervisor tries to contact Diver 1 on the intercom. The tender and supervisor pull the lifeline and umbilical. Both have broken from their attach points. The gates are cycled open while waiting for the rescue divers. 2 attempts by the company diver failed to locate Diver 1. 12 hours later, Diver 1's body is recovered.
Jeez.
Mike's work underwater?
When you accept a new job, make sure you take part in a pre-job meeting. Be sure that you understand the layout of the site and how the piping and valve systems work together. The diving supervisor should have a simplified but site-specific schematic of the site and a diving checklist
It literally looks
to
like
make
just
sure
a drawing.
nothing is on or
That's
open
literally
that
what
shouldn't
it
be.
is. Yes.
Yeah, but like,
Your client also
Should be
needs
more
to
detail.
know about Delta P. If they take
what does Delta P stand for anyway?
Delta pressure.
you
Okay.
should have a simplified but
Oh, okay.
site-specific schematic of the site and a diving checklist to make sure nothing is on or open that shouldn't be. Your client also needs to know about Delta P. If they take your concerns lightly, make sure they understand the life-threatening hazards. Always practice lockout-tagout procedures. These are tried and true methods that can eliminate machinery and valve accidents if practiced religiously. Make sure to consider the potential Delta P hazards of your new
Is there anything
assignment
else in the video,
when
or is it really
choosing
just
your
like a
equipment.
safety briefing?
I had no idea what this was when I
Make
watched
sure
when I
others in
produced
the
that.
water and on the surface can tell exactly
Tyson, do
where
you know
you
why
are.
they fall
They should
backwards
be
out of the
able to
boat?
communicate with you at all times
I've seen
and be
everyone
able
do
to
it, but I don't actually know
get you
why.
out if
Because
you're
if they fall
stuck.
forward, they land in the boat.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it.
No, well done, well done, well done.
I fucking knew it, dude.
Make sure your equipment
Get
won't
fucking
interfere
baited.
or become fouled
Get
if you must
roasted.
be near a Delta P situation. There are certain techniques that you can use to help reduce and even eliminate
Not about a Delta P
hazards.
situation.
The first step is to recognize the potential forces working on each other in your environment. Learn the layout of the site and how the system functions. Calculate the force of water at the depth you're working based on the size of the openings at that depth.
Okay.
Instead of cutting holes,
I think it's just
Take
Alright.
your video now.
That was that 4.5 million.
Yeah,
It's alright.
4.5 million. I just want to like show you like even what a simple thing like a fucking GoPro can record.
It's a clickbait thumbnail, isn't it?
There's lots of clickbait thumbnails, but like I don't know. There's so many. This is just a guy I've been watching for a long time. He's in Western Australia. Some fucking sick footage and shit like that. But just a GoPro in like a plastic casing. You can hear like the coral reef like cracking. You can hear him like cheering underwater when he like spears a fish and shit. Like it's pretty clear. Like it is pretty clear.
okay.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Kind of boring, but interesting.
Fuck, I've had a fascination with that type of job for the longest time. It's
Commercial diving.
commercial diving.
Why?
It would be really cool to do, but also like I'm pretty sure it is a really high fatality rate.
Oh, it probably won't be now.
I mean, it's the video we just.
No, I
watched,
think it
so.
will. But people are still idiots. Like that guy that died like right at the end. They were like, "Oh, the crank. We just crank it until it's tight. It doesn't show off."
Yeah, but that's not the
people
diver's
aren't-
fault, is it?
What's that?
That's not the diver's fault.
Exactly. You died because someone else was an idiot. When you're going underwater, you're taking your life into.
Yeah, but the
You know,
same
you-
as when you're
you
driving
live
as
there.
well.
Mark driving Lamau.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I try and time my driving for when you're not.
Oh, well played.
All right. Well, should we? That's all I really have for Delta P. Honestly, I mean,
I didn't even.
Would you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you
What's
ever
fiction
be a
about that?
commercial
Is it
diver?
all a
Like,
bait?
here's the thing: they do get paid like a fuckload of money, like
I wouldn't.
6 figures US a year. I'm pretty sure.
I have a fear of water that I don't know what's in it.
Yep, fully agree with Balfour
Well,
there.
I love the ocean.
So it's not a fear of. It's not a fear
I
of
hate
like
the
deep
ocean.
water. It's
Okay,
just
hold on.
unknown
Belfour,
content.
you're gonna fucking hate this. Alright, hold on. Well, we'll just really quickly go back to Youngbloods, right? Because these guys are like they do spearfishing and shit, but like
I mean, no, all that, like, I can watch that. That's fine.
Okay,
But
okay.
me doing it, I can't.
Yeah.
G'day guys, welcome back to another.
Oh my God.
I'd freak out.
Oh my God,
I
my
can do it.
ears.
Just like look at the fucking look how. Oh, I don't know. Are they gonna dive down or just catching Marty?
Drag your
Wouldn't
mouse
be able
along
to do it.
the.
Yeah, I
the-
mean like look at this shit, dude. Like
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to do that.
So when you're in the ocean, right, and you can't see what's below you, you look down and it's just blue, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does that freak you out? You can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a bit
Yes.
freaky.
Also, there's so many things in the ocean that can kill you.
Yeah, but there's
Or
like,
even, yeah,
like
it's
that-
not even
like-
not even looking down. looking out and not being able to see.
Oh. The
Like,
the thing is, right, in reality, it's unnerving. Like, you're not like there's literally like nothing to be afraid of. That you have a much larger chance of dying driving to work every morning than you do dying doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like vastly higher. Like
It's like this it's saying like the what is it? The void, you steer into the void and the void steers back, and it's just mostly just your own mind. Is that the same?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
it's
that's
like fear of the unknown, right?
Yeah, fear of the unknown.
But yeah,
Especially if
it is
Mark
hard
is
to
on the
trust
road.
unknown, especially if
yeah,
it's
I went
Mark's
power diving, and when I got past like a bunch of seaweed and like actual rocks, yeah, I looked out and couldn't go any further because I was like, holy shit, that's
Do you feel
terrifying.
more comfortable jumping out of a plane?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
I'd feel less comfortable jumping out of a plane than I would just going deep sea diving.
Like look how fucking like crazy this is, right? Like look how like he's on the bottom, right? I think he probably looks up, like
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
up.
like look at this, like he's looking and swimming upwards. Like,
Well, how comfortable are you guys in the water?
I'm very comfortable in the water.
Just in like a swimming pool, I'm okay.
Oh no, no, that was him going down.
It's hard to tell.
It is this is
Yeah.
him going down. Oh no. I mean,
What about you, Mark?
I'm a very, very strong swimmer, so I'm
Me
very
too.
comfortable in the water.
I'd be, yeah. I don't know. It's just the whole unknown. Like that would freak me out because I'd be like,
You consider yourself a strong swimmer then?
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna chalk it up to like not being particularly like.
No,
great.
it's just
I mean,
It's just unknown.
It's just unnerving.
Yeah.
Like look at that. Look at all the fish just come out of nowhere. Like look at this.
Yeah.
Just like watch it, and then all of a sudden, there's hundreds of animals in front of you. Like.
Yeah.
Like
And my experience is free diving, like probably down a couple of meters to get, maybe not a couple of meters, but to get power.
Oh no.
But going out where you can't see.
Get fucked, random fish.
Look at him looking up. Oh, look at that.
Hey, that's nice and blue.
I mean, like
It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful.
oh, it's super cool. Like when we were in Fiji, we did like free diving like through all the reefs and shit like that. Like out on these big
doesn't-
like spires. They take you out of the middle of the ocean. Like there's just the big spires that like come up from the bottom. And like you just like dive down the side of them. It's fucking like a little bit terrifying, but super cool.
That would be.
Two of the boys just dropped, so might be a good fish on.
Where they drop tilted.
I think 7 on. Oh, done. Let me go to.
Oh,
Anyway, shall we move on to the next topic then?
Yeah. We've
Why
run about
not?
as much out of this as we can.
Well, we did 4 before. There's actually a 5th one now. So 1 to 5. Obviously, don't choose 4.
I chose 4 last time, so you go, Mark.
I will go 2.
2?
Yeah.
2 is a good one.
Good choice, Mark.
oh, I hope they're all good ones.
There's a couple.
There's a couple of shitters, just so you know. The good ones feel even better.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
All right, let's fucking get into it, boys.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Let's fucking get it. Let's get into it.
I actually before we do, I just
Go
want to
ahead.
clarify. I've heard that there is a lunar eclipse tonight. It's going to be the first time we see one.
Oh
from-
really?
Yep. Apparently, the first time we can see one from this side of the world in like 800 years, something like that. It's starting now, but it's going to be most visible from 10.
The blood micromoon.
Yeah, it's a near total lunar eclipse. So
There
I
was
wanna
one,
see
like,
that at
3
some
months
point,
ago.
So I might stop and
So I
bounce.
googled it. You just said a total lunar eclipse. My first results is a partial lunar eclipse is taking place on Friday.
Oh, it says a near total is what I said.
Near total. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I
But-
feel like there was like one a couple months ago, wasn't there? The blood moon.
This is a micro moon.
It's not
It's different.
Oh, micro moon.
Yeah, this is
I-
a.
I've
There was
only
a
seen it
total
for-
lunar
It's
eclipse a
blood
few months back.
micromoon. It's a
LMAO.
specific thing, all right. Oh, there was a lunar eclipse. They happen like every month, dude. Like forehead. Like, come on.
But
Oh.
I see. I never look at the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So 8:20.
I'm always asleep.
Mark,
Yeah.
where does the moon rise? North, east, south, or west?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Why was?
Okay, what about the sun?
Uh,
Where does the sun rise?
I want to say east, but I might be wrong.
Okay, so just following that as some logic. Where now that you know where the sun
Hash Tyson
rises,
moment.
where would the moon rise?
What does where the sun rises have anything to do with the moon?
Actually,
They're
fuck,
two
that's a good point.
completely
I'm
separate.
No,
Yeah.
they're two separate lunar events, two separate bodies.
So the moon would
that
rise in
one
the
was
east.
100% retarded.
Do you think
Does
the
it
moon
rise
and
in
sun
the
are?
west, though?
Like
Do they swap
they
over?
are unrelated, but I'm pretty sure they like follow. Like they rise and set in the same place. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though.
Because I also have no idea, but I just the way you framed it as if where the sun rises had anything to do with where the moon rose.
Yeah,
I took issue.
as with David,
took
I had
issue with
assumed
that.
that they rose and set in the same place,
Hmm.
and then I realized
Yeah,
I
but
had
they're not- but
no
that's
no
not,
proof
like-
to back that up because I didn't know, and I was just like, oh fuck, back out.
Look at this comment. It's quite astonishing at just how much sense this all makes. Let's get into it, boys. We're in for the long
you
one.
seen this?
Nope, I have not seen this. I have not watched a single episode of what we're watching tonight. It's all fresh.
Fresh content. Dun, dun, dun. That is a good question from Dylan.
What?
Do we want to do the short ones first?
Yeah.
It's random. It's randomly generated. I mean,
Do you
look
wanna
how
put this on-
look how pog this is, dude.
Production quality. We're not gonna get to see any divers getting sucked off.
All right. Fucking pick a different number then. Pick
Oh,
pick number one.
ancient human alien documentary. Wow.
Okay, pick number
Wow.
one then. If you guys,
Okay, number one.
I picked number
Good
two.
choice, good choice.
this is number two.
He knows.
Am I picking?
Here you go.
I picked number one.
Here's number one.
Not anymore.
Jesus.
Oh,
All right, yeah, we'll do the short ones first, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Back to number two, please.
To go along with that 1 hour and 40-minute video, we also have this as well.
it's taking
Teaser.
so long to load.
Look at this
That's
monstrosity.
awful. That is
I'm
awful.
not, I am not reading that wall of text.
I
can't
saw the
make me.
word cube multiple times.
Have you not seen
I
Transformers?
wonder if they're lecturing. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, let's get amongst it, boys. Let's get amongst it.
Do you want to put on like double speed?
We can speed it up a little bit.
1.5. Look at that man titty.
This is how XQC watches videos. He puts them in 1.5 speed.
He's not here to fuck around. Does that say?
They are the most mysterious of
Anunnaki.
beings. Gods, angels, aliens, or ordinary men with incredible knowledge and wisdom. Nobody is sure.
Bro, this is so exciting.
The culture of Mesopotamia is rich and complex. Historians have been slowly unravelling their secrets.
He sounds like he's just talking normally, so he must be talking so
From
slow.
the Epic of Gilgamesh to the many references made
Yeah.
to other cultures, the mystery of the Anunnaki is becoming more clear. To Western eyes, their ways are strange. Over hundreds of years they have been called gods and angels, and now in our modern age, many see them as aliens visiting Earth and bringing great knowledge.
Oh my god.
Wait, is Jade
It's a
watching?
The
goblin.
truth of their
It's
real
a
origin
goblin.
and purpose is much more bizarre and amazing than anything previously believed. Prepare to witness the demystification of a sacred and ancient past. Prepare to see the Anunnaki as they really were, and in so doing, we will discover the truth about so many other things, from the Garden of Eden to the Great Flood, from the God of the Bible to the secrets of Enoch. All shall be revealed.
Whoa.
This is going to be a
Oh, shit,
spicy
that's
episode.
a huge
In
promise.
truth,
That's
the
that is a
Anunnaki are group of ancient
humongous
Mesopotamian
promise.
deities.
We're gonna
They are to be found in
unravel
Sumerian,
fucking God,
Akkadian, Babylonian,
baby.
and Assyrian cultures.
Where does ancient Babylon
The
and
exact
those
numbers,
types of
descriptions,
places exist today?
They're
Where
still there, aren't
physically
they?
are they located?
Right here.
Isn't-
On the...
The-
Oh, right.
This map.
They're just renamed.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but I don't
there's
know where
Mesopotamia.
physically in the world they are.
There's Cyprus.
David, shut the fuck up!
This is the Arabian Peninsula. Like, I'm telling you where they are.
Can you
Like,
tell me what
Is
continent they're
that
on?
like
what continent?
Middle Eastish?
Yeah, that's the Middle East. They're in Asia. Yeah,
That is-
they're in the continent of Asia.
Babylon
enough of me.
famously got destroyed.
Or
That's the Mediterranean Sea right there. I do like that you said where is it? I told you where it was, and you were like, "Oh, it's too difficult for me. Like, why even ask?" Like,
I don't know where places are. I want to know where
Oh.
vaguely it was.
where?
I know more or
Egypt.
less
Near
where
Egypt.
continents are.
Yeah,
you know?
north. Yeah, okay. So
North of
yeah, but the
Egypt.
thing is, Asia is humongous. Like when I said Asia, you probably thought of Japan.
you
I-
probably
this is-
did.
Like, this is nowhere near Japan. Like,
I thought you.
I think of Russia when you say Asia.
yeah, well, Russia is part of Asia.
You right there?
Papa
Well,
Sat
he's
Machina.
moaning like he's thinking, and I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
No, I was stretching.
Okay.
Oh,
and roles
I was also waiting for him to like say something.
all contradict
well.
each other.
I was gonna say that I didn't know that Europe was part
According
of
to the earliest Sumerian
Asia. Not
texts,
Europe, the other one.
Europe isn't
Russia.
part of Europe isn't part of Asia. No.
Not Europe, the other one that you said.
What?
Egypt.
Russia? What?
Egypt.
Egypt is not part of Asia. Egypt is in Africa.
The African continent, yes.
Yeah, it's also where I would not have guessed.
where do you think Egypt was?
I'm charging my
around.
headset. I'll be listening and flaming in the.
Okay,
in
hold
the-
on. Wait, hold on. No. Okay, hold on. Sporkle. Countries of the world.
What?
Here we go, boys.
Fuck did you just say?
Okay.
Countries of the world. Oh, countries. Of the
Countries.
world.
Fucking mongrel.
Oh,
No.
fuck off.
No.
Mark,
no,
don't
no.
take the fucking high
Shit.
ground here.
No.
When you did GeoGuessr, you thought Egypt was in Ireland.
I cannot get any of these. I'm sorry. Wellington.
That's not
Okay, how does this work? First off, do I
I don't know where
do I just
any.
type in like
Yeah.
no duh?
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
just-
No, that's boring. That's boring.
You also have to spell them right. Ew.
yeah. And imagine like
Here we go. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. All right. Where is Micronesia?
Near Indonesia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
you can say next if you want. Like,
it's like the still
What do
tiny
you want me
one.
to say? Next 197 times?
okay, let's go next. Where is Syria?
Oh, it's down in Africa, isn't it?
Ew.
Isn't it?
I
Warsaw,
think-
Middle-
right?
Middle East
Ooh.
somewhere.
It's in the Middle
Yeah,
East.
That's
You are right.
closer.
I don't know where the hell the Middle East is though.
Of Egypt.
Which one? Okay, I'm currently highlighting.
It's none of those small ones. It's
Yeah.
none
One
of
of
the
those
small
small
ones.
ones. It's one of.
It's the
one
big
of
one. It's
these
one of the big ones that it's touching. That small
I
one's
reckon
touching.
it's that one there, down
This
one.
This
Down.
one.
Down
Yeah.
one? No.
I'm pretty
no,
sure
no.
that's like UAE, honestly.
UAE or like
Or maybe
it's like
UAE is this
UAE,
one.
Iraq.
I think.
Go. Go. What's the bigger one to the right?
This one.
Oh, we don't.
Or was it? No, honestly, I don't know. But I know it's there-ish, and I don't think it's the big one.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
it's
Syria?
there.
Wait, what? That's not
Wait, no.
Syria.
What?
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 You
I thought Syria.
fools.
I thought Syria was like landlocked.
Wait, that's not.
invaded.
That's not. Wait.
We've been had.
It's
Wait. What? Are we just reading the map wrong? Like, what do you mean? Like, Syria is the red one.
Yeah. So why did you
I don't know why that's marked as red.
go to a country that we know?
Yeah, like I wasn't sure. I clicked on that one, and the other one is Syria. Like I was pretty damn close, honestly. I just wasn't sure which one it was.
Is that just saying that red?
Red is where Syria was. By the way.
Oh, but is it?
I don't know.
No, is
maybe
it?
the word doesn't have anything to do with
So
it.
it's a circle because the circle's already there.
Yeah, I don't know why there's just a random word. Yeah, that's
Probably because we got Syria wrong.
Okay, Singapore.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's somewhere.
Yep.
It's down
There?
here. It's one of these ones.
That one.
One of them.
Which one?
Down one.
This one.
It's
No,
not
down.
down one.
This
Isn't it?
one.
You're wrong. No, it's not there.
That's where Syria is.
Sorry, which one
No.
do you think it is? The currently highlighted?
No, not that.
None of them?
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
It's smaller
No.
than that.
This one?
It's like it's maybe
That one?
This one.
no, it's small. It's a small little boy. I think it's the small round one.
This one?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock it in.
Singapore is a
Wait,
city-state.
that's a selection.
What?
All right, okay, boys? Where's New Zealand?
Oh,
No, I can't do it next.
no. Oh, you should have clicked somewhere wrong and seen what happened.
Well, we've got them both wrong.
We'll-
we know.
We'll
Okay,
have plenty of
where is-
opportunities for that,
can I
Mark.
just-
Where is South Africa?
Can I just say, Singapore, you're way smaller than I was picking.
Yeah, Singapore is that.
But
Singapore is
I
tiny.
ruled out everything that was around it because I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's tiny. It's tiny.
So okay, where's South Africa?
No idea.
Left.
So I'm
Middle
I'm
of
on
Africa.
the southern part of Africa right now. This one?
Isn't it?
Up.
Up.
It's up.
It's
Up.
there, isn't
Up.
it?
What? South
Yeah,
Africa's
it's
a
that one. It's
continent,
got-
right?
No, it's
What?
actually no, it's not. I learnt this.
Sorry,
Come on, Mark.
I'm trolling.
Come on.
I'm trolling, by the way.
I said
It's-
Mark. And also
It's
Tyson.
not-
Yeah.
I don't think it's fully. Is it?
I'll give you a hint. I was born in South Africa. You should
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
I think it's up to. Isn't it in the middle?
This one here.
South.
Mark
Yeah.
was guiding you to South America
South
LMAO.
Africa? It's sort of middle Africa.
That's definitely not South Africa. I promise.
Okay, so-
That's like Kenya. I'm pretty sure that could be Kenya.
Okay, so then it'll be probably down the bottom then.
This
No,
one.
wait.
No, that's
Why not?
it's
No,
too
it's
obvious.
too-
It
yeah,
can't-
too-
it
Chad's
can't
over
be.
here.
It can't be that obvious.
Is that where Chapman's from?
Yeah, boy.
Fucking morons.
Chapman. That was
Okay,
good.
Let's go to
My headset's
Lithuania.
legitimately about to die.
So
I'm gonna
Africa's
listen to the
just the
documentary.
whole continent.
Have fun without me
That would
for
make sense.
Okay,
30, 40 minutes.
Wait, really? What?
Where's he going?
Where's Lithuania?
Oh,
It could be literally anywhere.
yeah, yeah.
Is it in the green one or is it up? Is it north? More north of the.
Fuck.
Okay,
Is that
in the
Dylan,
green square?
Dylan, the question is, where is Germany? For
Yeah, where's Germany?
These monkeys. Where is Germany?
Germany is
Mark
near
finds Germany.
Sweden, isn't it?
Oh,
No.
Christ.
Okay, so where is Sweden?
Sweden is that penis shaped one up there, isn't it? Yeah.
This
Where the
one?
Minecraft people are from.
Is this one Sweden? Or this one.
One of them's Sweden and one of them's.
That bastard.
The other one
Fuck,
is.
I don't know.
Okay.
I want to say Greenland, but I don't think it is
No,
because
Greenland
I
is
think
this.
Greenland's up there. No, isn't that Madagascar?
No,
No,
Madagascar,
Madagascar's
is
is down
that.
there. Yeah. My mind instantly goes to like Plague Inc.
Yeah. Good start. Good start.
You guys ever played Pandemic?
That's
Yeah.
Plague Inc.
Is it actually just that?
How come I can't click on Greenland? Like, why can't I click on Greenland? Is Greenland not a country, I guess? Like, I can't click on it? It's not an option?
I don't know. Isn't Germany just... No.
This is Germany.
It's
I'm
Germany.
hovering Germany.
It's like above Italy or close to Italy, isn't
I'm
it?
hovering Germany
Okay.
right now.
So then that must be to the right, Lithuania.
Lithuania is one of these small countries down here.
I'm gonna
I'm pretty
say
sure.
middle left.
This one.
Middle left. Middle left.
This one.
One down.
This one.
Is that even one that you're selecting?
Yes, the tiny little country right there that I'm selecting.
Sure, fuck it.
You think
I feel
that's
like it's a bigger country.
You think that's Lithuania?
No. It's bigger than that, I reckon.
Nah, it's tiny as fuck. Weren't they having
Okay.
riots the other year?
Nope, that wasn't Lithuania. Lithuania was up here next to Belarus. United States. All right, boys, come on.
Oh, that's just that one there, isn't it?
I don't know
The
where
middle.
there
Just that
is.
one there. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
I'm in the middle.
No, to the left.
Left.
Left, up.
This one?
Down, yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Norway. Where's Norway?
Where the hell's Norway?
What's to the top right of Canada? Is that just more Canada?
That's Greenland.
Ah, then Iceland's the smallest fuck one then.
That's Iceland.
Ah.
Where's Norway?
Norway.
I agree. There is Norway.
Their Norway Mark gets this.
Yeah, Norway doesn't exist.
It's a myth.
I'm
Like free
not.
healthcare.
No, it's around Sweden, isn't it?
It is.
No, hold on.
It is around Sweden.
No, yeah, no, Norway's the other ball.
Is it the
Oh, no.
ball or the other half of the shaft?
Oh no, hold on.
Ooh.
No, it's that one. That one, guaranteed. Left.
This one?
That one.
You think
yes.
that's Norway? Look at
Yes.
that. All right. Where's Egypt?
Oh, fuck off.
Where is Egypt, boys? Should we go to Africa? Should we start in Africa?
Isn't Egypt around?
Okay, we're in Africa.
I think it's.
Isn't it by Libya?
No, I think it's up one to the right.
This one?
Or down one.
This one?
Is it on the coast? Is it landlocked? Is Egypt landlocked?
Nope. The Nile River ends
That
in
one.
Egypt.
Is it that one?
You think it's the top one?
I
I
think
think it's that
no.
one you got your mouse on.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
no,
no way
keep
you
it.
guys know where Bolivia
That was a
is.
gut feeling.
No, isn't that a drink? Oh no.
Where is
Bolivia.
Botswana?
Oh no, not next.
That was close.
Oh,
Oh, Chad. Where
Oh,
is
Chad.
Chad, boys?
Bottom left of Egypt?
Like here?
Yeah.
I think it's like one of these ones.
I think it's
It's-
bottom left of Egypt.
Chad is in here somewhere. So this one. So we're
Chad?
gonna try some things. It's this
I think
one.
it's that one. Yeah.
No.
Nice.
oh, nice, bud.
Where is Belarus?
No.
That's near France, isn't it? Isn't it a fancy place?
I think it's a shithole.
No, I think it's a fancy place, isn't it?
Pretty sure it's a shithole. Maybe it's by Russia.
See- No, Belarus is a fancy place. I'm sure it is. you
Anything
reckon?
that Russia's touches is going to be a shithole.
Jeez, calm down. We're hating on Russia now, are we?
Some of the Russian people are interesting, but Russia as a government just aren't great.
Belarus is where they tested their nukes. Oh,
Are you talking, by the way, David, or are you?
No.
no.
I just
Okay,
go.
go. Okay, if it's testing nukes, it'll need to be near water.
I mean, they could just move the nukes.
What do you mean?
They don't have to like be water adjacent. They can just move the nukes to where the water is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, because you shoot nukes into the water to test them, don't you?
Can.
Because isn't it the theory about SpongeBob that he's like a nuclear sponge?
All right, back on task,
What?
boys. We've got 9 minutes to find Belarus.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
I've never heard that theory
Where's
before.
the Dominican Republic?
You've never heard that theory?
Am I muted?
No. We're talking about important things, David.
So, yeah, that's why he's a talking sponge, is because that's where they tested nuclear bombs, and that's what made him SpongeBob.
I mean, he is from Bikini Bottom, which is quite clear their reference to Bikini Atoll, which is where the nukes testing was done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, crazy, isn't it? That sounds like it's an African country, doesn't it?
Dominican Republic, is it Africa? Okay, whereabouts in Africa?
Near Chad, I reckon.
Yeah?
Nah. That
No?
won't be that big.
Oh, yeah, no, he won't be that,
Closer
yeah.
to South Africa is what I would guess.
Down
Or
here?
maybe top left of Africa. I don't even know.
Up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because that's like, isn't it like, I don't know.
They're not important enough to not be
Yeah.
landlocked.
It will be South Africa somewhere because.
Yeah, try there.
Yeah.
Right here? You think?
Well, yeah.
You think this is Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Are you
I
sure
hate
you
that
don't?
smile you had on your face, you fucking bastard.
Are you sure
No.
you don't want to try maybe somewhere over here?
What's that? Where's that? Oh yeah, no, isn't it? Yeah, no, isn't it a part of the America? Didn't they have a war there?
Nah, don't worry about it. They're in Africa.
So that's what you guys want to lock this one in for Dominican Republic?
Yeah, that's like a.
Lock this one.
No,
in?
it does not matter. We're not getting it.
No, lock it in on the middle one of the purple. Go across.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Where the hell's that? Oh, that.
Tyson
France
is like,
France
ooga
is
booga
easy.
black people must be
Yeah,
Africa.
come on, where is France? Come
Europe.
on. It's
It's
okay.
in Europe.
Okay, we're
Isn't
in
it?
Europe.
Isn't it a part? No, it's not a part of England, is it? No.
Where's England?
No, is it?
No.
No, it's not. It's up.
So we're in Europe.
It's below the UK.
Okay, this is
No, it's next to Germany.
so,
isn't it?
So where was Germany?
Wasn't Germany above Italy? France is no across the one. Guarantee you.
This one?
Yeah.
This is France?
Yeah, because
Are
it's
you
close to.
Final answer?
Because people like it takes like a couple hours to get there from the UK.
Final answer?
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Okay, let's skip Kiribati. Okay, where's Portugal?
Portugal. That's in Spain.
That's next to France, isn't it?
Okay, so we're in France. Where am I going?
No, No, it's a. Is it the
Spain?
Yeah. So Spain is
Yeah.
bottom of France.
This bit?
No, down one.
This bit?
Was it Spain?
Wouldn't it be in the South Americas?
Who?
I thought Portugal was in the South Americas.
Not. No, it's not. Is it? Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't they speak Mexican there or something?
And they speak Spanish.
No. They speak Portuguese.
I want to
Oh, yeah, they
die.
would.
Oh.
They don't speak Mexican or Spanish. Well, they probably do speak Spanish, but that's not the point.
There. Lock it in there.
Well, where I'm hovering, I just put my mouse here randomly.
Oh.
All right, where is Chile? Where is? Or we'll say Chile. Chile.
Left-hand side of South Africa, America.
So
No.
here?
I think no, it's down one, or is it Argentina?
This one.
No, left.
This one.
Yeah, is that Chile or is that Argentina?
Final answer.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. That is in fact Chile.
Oh yeah.
Oh, where's Madagascar?
Oh, that's that little island on the right near.
This one.
Yeah, isn't that?
This one.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Is it?
Final
No,
answer.
it's up further.
This one.
Isn't it? Yeah, that one.
Are you sure?
I don't know now. I'm panicking.
What about this one?
No, that one. That's that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
They're in the,
Where is
the middle
Okay.
of a bumfuck
Brazil?
nowhere.
Brazil is the big boy to the left, isn't it?
This one?
No.
The South Americas?
South America.
To the left of
There.
South America?
This one here. No, right across, right?
This one?
That one? Is that Brazil?
It
Brazil's
is.
massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
well, I
skip the
didn't know that.
Pacific Islands. Who cares? Greece.
Oh shit, boys.
It's in Europe.
It's near Spain and France, isn't it?
Do not ask me. They're tiny. I think they're tiny as shit. Maybe that tiny one that he's.
No, no. It's under Italy. Isn't Italy standing on Greece? If I remember, because the boot is slipping on Greece. That's how I remember it. Yeah, it's one of. Where's it? It's.
I just can't imagine myself in the situation where I would ever like.
It's okay. Go down to yep, to the left. No, right. Sorry, right. Down one. That one.
That's Greece?
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's a good effort.
I'm terrified for next week when we have to do the versus thing.
Yeah, versus is going to be Pog, right? I think we might bring this one back, ironically, for versus.
Oh no, please don't.
Yep. Okay, where is Peru?
That's
South America.
Is it? Yeah, no, it is South
Tiny,
Africa.
right? Are they down at the bottom? Is it like the tiny island down at the bottom?
No, I think it's Peru's a beach place, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe they're right below Brazil.
This one?
No, I think no. I know what's underneath Brazil.
What is underneath Brazil?
Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Yeah.
Is that Uruguay right there?
Yeah, that's Uruguay. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
No, Peru. He got it.
Yeah, but we're not asking for Uruguay. We're asking for Peru.
Are we? Oh, we are. Left hand side above Chile.
This one?
Do you reckon? Or how big is it?
No idea.
How big's Peru? I feel like it's
Big. I
tiny.
thought they were small.
Yeah.
Smaller than us.
Up one. Yeah.
This one?
All right,
Yeah.
Mark, where's Troy?
Oh.
Where is Finland?
Oh, that's in the England, isn't it?
And the Englands, okay.
In Europe?
No, it's next. It's there, left,
This
there.
one? That's
Yeah,
Finland?
because I'm. Yeah, or Sweden. No,
I think he's right. I think
yeah,
he's
that
right.
is. I think that's Finland. I'm getting confused between Finland. Yes, okay, so that's Sweden then.
No, you're right.
Alright,
Yeah.
where is Niger?
Oh, he's very one of those little,
On Twitch?
be one of those little tiny countries in bloody.
In Africa. It's in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in Africa.
Let's just say, what do you
It's one of the
reckon?
ones in the middle. We've also got a minute left, so we got to speed run it.
Don't worry, once
Little
this
David, you
time
pick.
is up, we're retrying.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
This is the podcast. We're just doing this for the rest of the night.
Up. There? No, he's too big, isn't he? Is he? No, but they do have an
Oh,
Olympic.
2 down. Sorry, 3 down. 3 down.
They do have an Olympic team. So.
Yeah, that's what I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, tiny.
This one.
Yeah.
Nah,
You think
tiny.
that-
Tiny.
You think that's Niger?
Why not?
It was
What the
that
hell's-
one. It's right next to Chad. Alright, what about Togo? Where's
What the hell's
Togo?
that?
Where's
Never heard of
Togo?
it.
Is that like
It's
Tonga?
right next to Niger.
Oh, yeah, we're out of time. Alright.
Alright.
Let's, boys.
Oh, we're doing this
Go back
again.
to that alien human video.
Where is Jordan?
That's in the
Lion
Middle
did.
East, isn't it?
The Middle East?
I think they're also pretty war torn.
This one?
Yeah, I think isn't it near?
This one?
Yeah, it's a little country. Yes, because people step through it.
Where is Sierra Leone?
I've never heard of that country.
I've heard of it. I don't recall about it.
Close, it's down there. Where is
Is that where blood
Rwanda?
diamonds happen?
Where is
Oh.
Rwanda?
That's in Africa because it was like
Yeah.
there's that movie about it of racism.
Was Sierra Leone the blood diamonds one? Am I muted?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. It's tiny. It's a tiny little country, isn't it?
It's the.
Oh, you could
I
do-
was close. It's this one. It's the tiny little one there. I was like, I knew it was. I thought it was, but it was that one. Oopsies. Where's Iceland?
Right by Greenland.
Yeah, right next to Greenland. That one. Like Guatemala. That's easy. That's
You wanna
like
go to, you want to go to Guatemala? Sure.
Oh shit.
I'll tell you what. I'll start you off. Central America.
Oh.
What?
What? What part are you
I
confused
thought,
about?
I thought it was on like the little Samoan Islands.
No.
No, wait.
Guatemala.
No, I'm getting confused now. Now, Guatemala, isn't that where people get
Not
tortured?
guacamole. Not guacamole. Guatemala.
Shit, guacamole. Cote d'Ivoire.
What that sounds like?
Cote d'Ivoire.
That sounds like
One of those
Italian.
angry French countries.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
definitely.
definitely not Italian.
Why?
I didn't say Italian. I said angry
He did.
French. Ah,
It was down there.
Barbados.
I've
I've heard that name a lot, but I don't
where
know.
are the Seychelles?
Can you tell me where Barbados is?
You want to know where Barbados is?
Yes.
That's down in the islands, isn't it?
Which islands? These ones?
I can usually guess through an accent, but I cannot think of a Barbados accent.
Oh wait, no. Oh, am I thinking of Bali?
Bali and Barbados are very different.
I have no idea then.
Do they have an islander accent? What would their accent be?
What? Barbados?
Yeah.
No, that's weird. No, it must be close because it must be close to America because it's where Friends went. Remember?
Where do you know Barbados from, Mark?
It's an island
What
in the
film?
Caribbean, isn't it?
Barbados is in the
right.
Caribbean. Okay, where's the Caribbean?
Oh fuck, I wouldn't know idea. These little islands near America.
This is above
These ones.
South Africa?
Yeah, is that?
It's above
Car-
above Africa?
No, it's not above Africa. They would never shoot Friends there.
I'll
They're
say
worth way too much.
The Caribbean is right here, where my mouse.
Yeah,
is.
so
No, sorry, South America. South America.
yeah, so I reckon it's just click on the.
It's somewhere in like that purple area.
You want this one
Yeah.
here as Barbados? It's close. It was in the
Yeah.
No.
Oh, how's close? What the fuck?
Okay, here
I've
you go.
never.
See if you guys can find this one.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
It is?
Oh, here you go. Where's
Oh.
Japan?
In Europe somewhere.
No, it's not. It's in the Asians.
Oh,
Asia.
Japan. I thought you were talking about the Netherlands.
Look at the screen.
Japan is that one. Down. Right. Is it that? No, it's that.
No, they're an island. Japan is an island. They're long. I think you're right. I think that is them.
It is. Yes, because that's.
Maybe they're up. They might be up.
No, I think
Island
that's.
is up.
I think that's too
No,
far.
they're not, because I think those are like a lot of islands. Japan.
Oh,
is
yes.
islandy. They have a big like body of land.
No,
but
Japan. Yeah. No, Japan's
That's
near
up.
North Korea and stuff, isn't it?
Where's North Korea?
Up. To the down. I think that's Korea's.
These are Koreas.
Yeah.
I think to the
Okay.
right. I think to the right.
You think
Yeah,
this
that's
is
Japan now. I'm
you think
calling
this
that
is
now.
Japan?
Yeah.
Man, that was troubleshooting.
Yeah.
All right, where's India?
Fuck.
It's in Asia.
Okay, we're in Asia.
It's a massive land, isn't it?
This is Asia.
Top.
Is it? No, it's near. No, it's that down, that one.
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
and
I think it's called the Indian Ocean.
yes, that's how I picked
So,
it up.
Which one of these is the Indian Ocean?
Oh shit!
South of India.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't have a fucking clue.
I don't even know what the islands
Imagine
are.
being on a boat.
No, because that's Pacific. Pacific is on our left, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. Where is the Pacific Ocean
Oh Jesus!
in this picture?
What is it like? North of
No.
Australia? North of Aussie?
North
No,
of
it's not.
Aussie.
Isn't it on the right?
I don't know.
No,
Over here.
because the Pacific Ocean goes to the states, doesn't it?
Over here.
Remember the world's a globe, not a flat.
Yeah, I understand.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I'm calling it now. This
one
is my
here?
thing.
This
No,
is the
no,
Pacific?
no. That's the other one.
The other one.
Yeah. Isn't there 4 oceans? Pacific.
Maybe you're right.
India? Yeah.
Starts with A.
Oh god. I'm failing at simple water issues.
Starts with A.
Atlantic!
There we go. So yeah, that's the Atlantic. So where's the Pacific?
To the left of that.
Over here.
Other side. Yeah, that's Pacific.
It's a little bit of a trick question because the Pacific is mostly not on this map.
Oh.
The Pacific
Oh.
stretches from here to here, but there's a whole stretch of empty water, which is where these islands are.
They're in the Pacific though, aren't they?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are the Pacific Islands, yeah.
Yeah.
Was I right in saying that that India was? I was, wasn't I?
This
Yeah.
is the Indian Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, it's not left or right. It's
Yeah,
just south.
I know. I was testing you. Where's Spain?
That's in.
They speak
That's
Spanish
near-
in South
That's
America.
next to Portugal. Isn't
Over
it?
here?
Yeah.
Portugal.
Where's China?
Oh, they're the big fuckers.
Oh, no, that's Russia.
This one.
Is it down one?
This one.
Yeah. No.
They're
No.
to the right. They're okay.
This one.
North of India. North of India. They're the country big fuckers north of India.
This one.
What?
Down.
Yeah, down.
Down. There. No, up. There. No, you
Stop,
dickhead.
David.
Actually,
knows.
okay. I got a good one. Hold on. Here we go. Where's Mongolia?
Oh, that's in like.
Bumfuck nowhere.
No, I think that's in. What would it be around like Iraq and stuff, like in that area, like the
Over here.
I thought they were like Madagascar, where they were like really isolated. I might be wrong.
Oh no, Balfour's giving us a hint.
He is giving you a hint. He says, "Think Mulan. Think Mulan."
Ah. Oh, it will be.
China?
It'll be around China then, wouldn't it? Above China?
That's Russia.
Or is it to the
This
left?
one here?
Yeah. No,
This
no,
one?
that's Russia. Yeah.
This one.
No, I think that's too far into the.
This one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm calling that.
Oh, this
What
is
the
a good-
hell's that?
This is a good one.
Looks like a German word.
Liechtenstein. Or Liechtenstein. Like.
Where's Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Oh, it has to be in bloody near Germany or so, doesn't it?
Okay, we're in Europe.
Sounds so angry.
It does, eh? The Germans are just angry. Like it's just angry.
I'll give you a hint. It's on this one.
We're done when David says we're done.
What?
Talking to Dylan.
No, he means you've done Liechtenstein. Like you clicked on Liechtenstein before.
Oh, did we?
Oh, right.
I say down. That one, maybe. It can't be too big. Because you know how when you look at a world globe,
I misclicked. Liechtenstein is that little square right there.
yeah, like you know when you look at a world globe and you only see certain countries because they're like big landmass.
All right,
You never
Poland.
see Liechtenstein.
My
on there.
granddad was born in Poland.
That's near Germany because they invaded it.
That's true.
Ooh, would he? What around what time was he born in Poland?
No, he's next to. Isn't it next to Germany?
They would have to be. They invaded them using land. And they hadn't invaded anything else before Poland. You sure?
Yeah.
They were the first country they invaded, so they'd have to be adjacent to Germany.
So okay,
Yes.
but as well as it, where's Germany?
Germany is up to the left. It's next to France, isn't it? So down.
It's by like the whole.
Yeah, no.
UK,
Okay.
France.
Yeah, down. And now
Fucking
to the right.
bastards.
Right. That's France. That's Germany. Across one more. Keep going. That's Germany. So that must be Poland. Across one more. Unless they went down to invade Poland. No. Yeah, boy. Italy is the boot. Oh.
Yeah, with Italy's
We
Sweden.
would have got there. Oh, Switzerland would be.
Let's do Panama. Panama.
It's a dodgy area.
They got beaches.
Yeah, and it's a dodgy area, isn't it?
They could be by like where Barbados is.
Down here.
Yeah.
The purple area.
And these are the islands.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, what do you know about Panama?
They had the papers there.
Okay. Anything else?
Bitches. That's it.
It's Panama Papers. That's what it's famous for.
Yeah,
it's
but
definitely
that doesn't
not
help us locate
just
it.
famous for the Panama Papers.
What's it famous for?
Think.
Beaches.
Nope.
Bitches.
Nope.
Bitches.
Nope.
Is it a poor country?
Mm.
Yeah.
No, the is it boat thing?
Oh, America's Cup.
No.
No?
Cargo?
Also, the boat got stuck over here, didn't it? It didn't get stuck in Panama, right? It got stuck in one of these ones, didn't it?
What am I thinking of?
Yeah, the green way, wasn't
It's
it?
a water bridge.
Yeah, the
right?
Panama. Yeah, the Panama Canal.
Panama Canal. Yes.
What?
The Panama Canal. So it'll be
Yes.
something.
Neil.
By pink. It's the bottom of pink.
Yes.
It's the bottom of pink.
Oh, this is pink here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one?
Yeah.
Bottom of pink.
Yeah. High five, bud.
Alright, boys, where's Mozambique?
Oh, that's
Mozambique. It's here.
Mozambique, yeah.
It's
It's
here.
it's in Jamaica, isn't it? Near that area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
where's Jamaica?
Jamaica?
Okay. Jamaica's closer than us, isn't it? Because it's like a cheap holiday, isn't it?
Is it? Not I don't think for us.
Wait, where is Jamaica?
Jamaica's in Central America, right?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Jamaica is in Central America, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh shit! There you go.
Jamaica's one of the islands around here. I don't know which
Yeah,
one.
it is. It's an island.
It's in here somewhere.
Pick the southernmost one where you were.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Cuba, isn't it?
No. I mean, right by purple, but not in the purple.
I will say that we weren't looking for Jamaica. We're looking for Mozambique, which is in Africa.
Oh, what?
It's also said Peru.
Yeah, because I clicked already, you fucking mongrel. Mozambique is where my that's where my grandmother was born.
Ah, right here.
No.
Yeah, my mother was born one of these three. Dad was born down here. But my mum was born. That's South Africa.
Oh yeah.
My granddad was born in there, Swaziland. My mother was born in one of these three. I can't remember which one it is though. Where's Peru? We've done Peru already, I think.
Yeah.
Where was it though?
Nah.
I don't know. It's south,
I
isn't
remember
it?
where Chile
How
is
how do
now.
you guys
That's
not
it.
remember? Like we did Peru. Like
I remember.
It's above Chile.
I've clicked it already.
Yeah.
I remember where Chile is now.
Yeah, Chile's the left-hand
Indonesia's a
side.
collection of islands
Mm.
right above Australia.
What?
South Korea is near Japan.
Did you say Chile is what?
Chile is right below Peru.
Yeah.
But you said Australia.
I said Indonesia is the collection of islands right above Australia.
These ones?
No, that's Tonga, isn't it? Or Samoa. Or Hawaii.
These ones?
I'm pretty sure to the left. Oh yeah, that. Sorry, exactly where you're clicking.
Oh, nice.
I always get confused what's there, so I have to go look it up.
Oh no, that's Paraguay is boring.
I like the political situation that goes on with like South Korea, North Korea, China, and US. It's always cool to read about. Obviously, it's shit to live in. Especially if you're South Korean. But
Right, Mark, it's your time to shine.
Oh yeah.
You can call David a gay again.
It's little. Is it? It's underneath Brazil. So the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's because I remember that because I recently watched a Simpsons episode where Bart like rings around the world.
Okay.
And Homer like spins the globe and it lands on Uruguay and he's like, huh.
Okay, where's Ireland?
Can you pronounce it correctly?
No.
Uruguay.
Ireland is in the UK, isn't it?
Oh,
Hold on.
that's
on.
fighting words. The IRA will come for you.
Does it go UK? It goes. Is it Wales?
Wales.
And yeah,
The United Kingdom of up the IRA.
Ireland is a small island next to the UK.
Does up the IRA mean like for the IRA, or is it like
Yes.
against
That one.
the IRA? It is for the IRA, right?
No, where's
United Kingdom. Belgium. I wouldn't.
Where's Luxembourg, boys?
That's in America, isn't
I
it?
thought it was in Russia.
Oh, it might be. Is it? Yeah.
Luxembourg is in America.
Okay.
No, that was a question. Like,
Oh. No, I think Tyson's right. It's in
near
Russia.
Russia.
Maybe?
I don't know.
No, yeah, it is because wasn't it filled with Russians when? Isn't this where the
David, you know you can just pause the timer, right? Never mind.
Why would a quiz have a pause button?
But it's got a pause button. It's what it's there.
All right, boys. Where's Russia?
Oh, there's a big boy up the top.
That's the big northern boy.
Oh, where's Jamaica?
How much of that is habitable? Like that's a lot of landmass, but
Like
I don't think really
the
even,
bottom
come close
quarter.
To China. That's it. So I guess it is really fucking north, so it's hard to live there.
Jamaica. Jamaican me crazy. You got 30 seconds to find Jamaica, boys.
It's in the. Oh my god, where was it?
It's where Uluvin is, right?
Yeah. Lock that in. Maybe I don't know.
Wait.
What?
I just said it's where Uluvin is, and you went, yeah. Uluvin is the D&D city that we were just there.
Balfour, when are you coming back? You've left me alone with these fucking animals.
All right, pick another quiz.
All right. Fuck it. We've gone from science fiction to quizzes.
Let's do something fun, like I don't know.
Let's do trivia. I'd love to do a trivia night.
Okay, so we just click
Okay,
random
go.
quiz.
Okay, do it.
Can you do the stuff quizzes?
No, that's stupid.
They are
Hey,
stupid,
fuck
but they're
off.
also really good.
Next. What?
Just like random, just Google random trivia quiz.
So just keep it. I'll keep hitting
Yeah.
random until Mark thinks something's okay.
No.
No, I don't need music.
In the first top, what do you hit? I maybe could have done that.
Oh, we could do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Let's
you
give
want
that
to
a
do?
go.
You want to do this one? Okay.
Let's try it.
Okay. Oh shit.
What was the first one? Black?
Bye,
What's the artist?
I have no idea. Alana Myers.
I gotta look at the
Alana
artist.
Black.
Nah.
I don't know. Next, unskinny. I don't know. Blonde. One's in.
I don't know any of these.
Is that American Pie?
Oh, the bottom one is Gun. From Aerosmith. Janie's got a gun.
Yes.
All right, 1
Yeah,
point for
nice.
1 point for Tyson.
Ice,
Quick.
ice, baby.
1 point
Yes.
for Mark. It's 1-1. By the way, this is how versus is gonna go. By the way, it's gonna be shit like
Oh
this.
yeah.
Come on. So it's 1-1
Is
right
it
now.
Love is in the Heart? No, Love. No. Something is in the heart.
I don't know. Touch. You can't touch this.
Get it, you bitch.
Can't
Yeah,
touch
that's
this.
2-1.
Guns?
Opposites.
How about guns?
No. He spelled that.
OPPOSITES.
Yes.
2-2.
Re 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 e e e
There was no
e
guns?
e
No guns.
I got no idea what that.
I want science.
In the Temple by Prince. Oh!
Thieves?
Blades? Oh, fuck you. Tank of Glory. Blades? Is it
It's a
Blades of Glory?
movie.
That's a movie. What's it based
It's a
on?
great. I will say it's a great
Who's
movie.
Wilson Phillips?
I have no
I've no
idea who
idea.
half these people
Type
are.
fuck. It's called fuck. It's fuck me. It's not.
No. Jeez. What's American?
Mariah Carey.
I want to die.
420
All I
of
want
glory.
for Christmas
Since you were so close.
is you.
Knocking. Blaze!
1 point for Balfour.
What did he
Bastard.
get?
You got Blaze of Glory.
He came back and said
It should be
420.
half because I
Is
got
it-
half
is
of
it-
it.
Is it Groove is in the heart, the top one on the right hand side?
Oh no.
It's 2-2. There's 20
Three.
seconds
Come on.
left.
Please,
Three,
Daddy.
Come
on, Tyson. This one's
good.
Tom Petty.
I want
I can't hear you
science.
after Dylan. What?
It's a
Free
6
falling.
and 6 appeal.
Alright, that's the third one for Balfour.
Ah! There was no 6.
Tyson is enjoying this.
What?
That was it.
The
What
Suicide
was
Blonde. I
appeal?
was getting hung
What
up on the
appeal?
NSX one. I was like, I know that. I know that.
So Balfour got
Three?
3.
And me and Tyson got 2 each.
No, there's
No.
I got
someone.
3.
One of you got 3.
I got 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Shit. All right, that's it. Random quiz.
Wahoo. Oh,
What?
B, what a great letter.
Try it.
Yeah, no,
No.
Nah.
Fuck that.
it's pass
Yeah,
on this
gross.
one.
I agree. Get me out of here. Get it out of here.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't know how to play poker.
Okay, well,
What?
Nope.
there's no way.
What?
I have no idea.
No.
I don't know religion.
No, he's Jace now.
Get some better quizzes, my guy.
What?
The penis.
Oh, yes.
Give it a go. Fuck it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, shit.
The straight.
The straight.
Okay.
What
where is
picture is
Yeah,
it?
but
Fucking, I don't know.
You can't just say this. It's got to be a black and white picture. Is it?
Next.
Next. We'll get back to it.
Oh, Jesus
Lord of
Christ.
the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings, King, Return of the King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
down
Mark.
one.
Okay, where is it, Mark? This
Second
one?
column, third
Yeah,
down.
that one.
Yeah.
That one.
All right,
Yeah.
that's one for Mark.
Fuck.
Try fourth row, third down. No. Fourth row, third down.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was Midnight Cowboy?
Midnight Cowboy. Okay.
Cowboy. The Bridge over the River Kwai.
Yeah.
Okay, Bridger, you go.
What the
Up
fuck?
for
Why with a
Tyson.
bridge? I don't know.
Which
I don't know
picture
what
is
picture.
it?
Is
Tyson.
it?
Just for Tyson, and then
Is it the
then you guys get the steal.
third? Is it the third?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. The King's Speech.
Okay. Where is
Oh no. Is it left hand?
I can guess it.
Left hand side. Yeah, down one.
it? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, there's another one
You're
for
not-
Mark.
Rocky. Rocky.
Okay, where is it?
Yeah.
Right,
Bottom,
go.
It's actually Rocky.
bottom left.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm getting too competitive.
Forrest Gump.
Fuck you.
Okay, where is it?
First row, second down.
That's
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Okay, both of you at the same time. Which picture is it?
Second across.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say okay. Birdman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Titanic.
Heard of that.
Gladiator.
Dude, Mark's crushing it. What the fuck?
Oh.
If there's one thing I suck at,
It'll be some random one that's
American Beauty.
Scrambles.
American Beauty.
It'll be
American
the
Beauty.
bottom right one.
American Beauty. American Beauty. Yeah. No, you dickhead, Tyson.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
The Sound of Music.
You
Top
bitch.
right.
We ran out of time.
not bad.
That
Not
was.
bad.
well, that was
we
intense.
can like stay along this line.
Why not?
I want to watch my documentary.
Okay, we'll do this one, then we'll move on.
Wonder Woman.
Where is
Yeah.
she?
You can find Wonder Woman, David. Come on.
I don't know. Where is she? Tyson. It's
Second
yours.
row, bottom.
That's Booster Gold.
I legitimately don't know. Who that is.
Fourth column,
Fourth row,
third down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain
Captain America.
America.
Up
This
one,
one?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Click
Yeah.
no. Oh, wrong.
Oh, you.
Aquaman.
Oh, fuck
Second row,
you.
third down.
What?
What the hell's that?
Deadpool.
I'll
Oh,
take
it
that.
is.
I'll take that one.
Green Lantern.
Okay.
Third column, bottom.
That is, he's already
Superman.
green.
Oh,
Third,
you
third
bitch.
row, third down.
That was good. Nightwing.
Nightwing. Fuck.
Yes. Fourth column, last
Fourth
one on
down.
the full column. Iron Man. Next to Deadpool. Down. Yep.
Hulk.
Oh,
That third across. Yeah. Storm. First.
oh you bitch.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Second. Spider-Man. Wait, no. What? Oh, there
What?
was there.
Batman.
Batman.
Thor.
Thor. Flash.
Where's Flash? Oh, that.
I did pretty good on that.
Oh my god.
These ones are kind of fun. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll move on.
No, I hate these ones, David. English sucks. Scrambled
Same,
Movie
honestly.
Men? What about the
breaks
movie
my
men?
brain.
No, go across the TV shows.
No, I don't know. I
Fuck
don't want to
TV
shit about
shows.
TV shows.
Let's do
If you go back,
scrambled.
there was
Let's do
movie men.
scrambled logos.
Oh no.
Fuck it,
well-
yeah.
Okay, so it's.
Ew.
Shit.
Oh
They're
fuck.
Popeyes.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these are American brands we don't know.
Oh, we know.
I know
90% of
most
them.
of
What?
these brands. Yeah.
Spotify.
It is
Ooh.
Spotify. Well done.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Twitter. No, I don't know that.
Don't know.
Apple. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's not. There's no E.
Hell.
Don't know.
Oh, it is
Hey,
PayPal. He's right.
Oh, it is.
Good job, Balfour.
That's Turkey.
Oh, Kentucky Fried
I took
Turkey. It's the second row, third down. I had a guess.
Wait,
The Lakers.
it's Dunlop, you
I said
40.
second
No,
row, third
it's
down.
Adidas.
Adidas, you're right.
Yeah,
I assumed
Tyson
it started
loses
with
all
D.
his points.
Jugular.
Thank you,
Yeah. Los Angeles Lakers.
Dr. Dre beats.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
It's,
The Red
it's
Sox,
close.
second across. Red Sox, second across.
These ones?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Boston Red Sox.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
That is
It's not how you spell socks, idiot.
something in.
It's Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn. That's McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah. Look.
Hit the GC or the
It's different. That's not Gucci.
No.
Tottenham Hotspurs.
What?
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Oh,
I don't know who they are.
Football team.
Well,
Nah.
where's Netflix? There you go.
There you go. There's Netflix.
Sorry, that's Sporkle. Isn't that Sporkle? Yeah.
Dunlop. Yeah.
Gucci.
Gucci. Nice.
Microsoft Outlook.
Oh, fuck.
Now, I
was looking for
legitimately have
Outlook.
no idea what these are.
That's Jen
Southwest
something.
Airlines, that one, then that one. The Lufthansa, the airline. Oh, that's General Electric. That's right.
Is it?
No, I haven't heard of half of these.
Mitsubishi
Have you not heard of
Electric.
half of those?
I mean, I've heard of every one of these logos.
I thought Holiday Inn had a different logo.
What does Sporkle do?
Sporkle is the website
The
we're
website.
Oh.
Oh.
That's the joke.
Far out.
They put their own thing in here just as a meme. And everyone goes, what is that? I've never seen that before in my life. And it's like, it's right here.
That's actually quite funny.
Alright,
Can
should
you
we
go
get back to
the
this
Movie Man
fucking...
one? No, go back to the Movie Man. I want to do the Movie Man.
Oh my god.
What? No.
Go back, yeah.
TV
No,
men.
I think there was a Movie Man. Oh shit, I could be much better at this.
I would
Play
know.
something. Fucking, I don't know.
These are boring lol.
Tony
Soprano.
Soprano, yeah. That's second row,
Which
third
one?
down.
Oh, is it?
Bunk? His name will be Bunk, but
No, it won't be.
But... Alright, should we...
yeah.
That's
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, Ron
first.
Thompson.
William Mitz?
Wasn't
Schmidt?
that?
Oh, William Schmidt? Oh, Will fuck! Will Smith!
Mm,
William Schmidt.
Rip.
I have no idea who it is.
How good are crepes?
Walter White.
Walter White. Down. Yeah.
George.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Euro.
Nah, I don't know about
No.
to go on there.
That's Sherlock Holmes. Down, left there. That is JR. I think
Sure
it's.
it's not
It could be
RJ.
RJ.
Is it the cowboy
they
or the
literally-
mesh guy?
The trick with this is they never do it the right way. Never.
Click on the
They'll do
cowboy.
it the other way around.
Squidward tentacles.
Oh shit!
It's the only one I was waiting for. I was like, surely.
No, it's not it. Ross Geller.
Yeah, Ross Geller. Oh, that's that small dwarf guy from Game of Thrones.
Tyrion Lannister.
Same difference.
Some people
Not a
assault him.
clue.
That's Frank. Is it a guy? That guy?
Frank
I don't know.
Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yep,
from
From
yeah.
Shameless.
That's
Never seen
cool.
that.
Ah, that's MASH,
Wait.
top right hand corner. No. Who is that from?
13 Reasons Why.
Oh, I've never seen that.
No, neither.
It's Bunk.
If
He's
we're back
come
to
back.
this has to be Bunk, right? It was okay. It's this guy.
Nah.
I mean, it was Bunk though.
It was Bunk. That's the name.
Bonk.
So it's who we
Bunk.
got. We've got
Homer
Homer.
Simpson.
Homer Simpson. Yeah, that makes sense. Jr.
Why?
It's got to be Cowboy Hat, man. Come on.
Gotta be
It has
KR.
to be.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta be.
And we got
What was it? It
Hawkeye.
was JR. What's his last name?
Wait. Ewing.
Don't care. Cowboy Hat.
Oh, Ewan.
The Anunnaki were the most powerful
Oh,
of gods
JR.
in the rich pantheon, and were descended from An, the greatest of the gods.
That's my mum. She's a lovely.
Later, they became the 7 judges who sit upon the throne in the underworld. They remained this way for some time, even in the Epic of Gilgamesh. According to old Babylonian texts, they were gods of the underworld, not of heaven. The name simply means offspring of Anu, or An, the sky god, and Ki. The most prominent and probably well known of the Anunnaki was Enlil, who cleaved heaven and earth in two. Anu decided to take the heavens, and left the earth to Enlil and Ki. Ki is most likely the Sumerian version of the mother goddess, seen in cultures across the globe. The physical evidence of worship of the Anunnaki is scarce. Most of what we know comes to us from texts. It appears that each of the Anunnaki were worshipped separately in individual cults, and because of this, no evidence of them as a group has been found. No image of them all together. As such, the practices of worship of the Anunnaki is thin on the ground. The first mention of them is to be found in the reign of Gudea of the 3rd dynasty of Ur. It is a term used to denote the most important deities of the Sumerian pantheon, the descendants of An. Exactly which deities were members of the group referred to as the Anunnaki is difficult to know.
What?
There is no
Why am I
complete list
watching
of
a
them
man
that
on
survives.
You're not paying
One of
attention.
the texts mentions 50 or so members of them associated with the ancient city of Eridu. And yet, when we read of the descent of Inanna into the underworld, there are only 7. They are judges who condemn her to death. There is a group of deities known as the Igigi, and they are sometimes confused with the Anunnaki. However, in the poem of Ira, both groups are different. In one flood myth, the Igigi are 6th generation gods who perform labours for the Anunnaki. However, after 40 days they revolt against their masters, and so Enki, one of the Anunnaki, replaces them with humans.
What the hell?
That's amazing.
The similarities with the
just
biblical
Fortnite
flood
dance,
and
like,
numbers
what are you
are quite
doing?
remarkable.
He's
It is
jamming.
obvious that Mesopotamian myths heavily influenced, or were the origin of much of the biblical
Universe.
Old Testament.
Universe is jamming.
In the Babylonian creation text known as the Enuma Elish, the god Marduk divides the Anunnaki and gives them roles. "300 in heaven and 300 on earth. As a thank you,
A what?
the Anunnaki built Esagila as an abode for Marduk, Enlil, and Ea. When they had finished, they built themselves shrines.
Job well done.
In later Assyrian texts, they were offspring of Anu and Ki, who were brother and sister, and themselves children of the gods of the celestial poles, and whose heritage stretched back to the
I
original
feel like
gods,
this is just telling
Tiamat
us
and Absu.
facts, and not like
Yeah,
doing
get to
anything with them. It's just telling
to-
news stories.
yeah, get us to the aliens.
Like
It's the setup. Like
Here, we begin to see clues to the use
Listen.
of these deities as names for the bodies in the sky, the stars that shine above. This, then, is the brief knowledge we have of the Anunnaki. Now we must delve deeper, and to do so, we must enter their world.
spooky alien dude.
Appearing out of nowhere, and at least as early as the 5th millennium BC, the earliest known civilization, the Sumerians of Sumer in Mesopotamia, was initially a non-Semitic culture. By 3000 BC, and as a result of its sophisticated irrigated agriculture, Sumer flourished as a nation and developed a considerable power base through the development of its numerous city-states like Erech, Eridu, Lagash, and Kish.
They were not creative at naming shit back in the day.
No.
Where are you from?
It is said that the Sumerians invented cuneiform writing and were way ahead of their time, having advanced knowledge in music, poetry, art, mathematics, astronomy, and science. For the ancient Sumerians, music was a tool that helped them describe the cosmos. The Sumerians were later conquered by their long-term rivals, the Akkadians, under Sargon I. The Akkadians were a Semitic people, whose city Akkad was their capital. After 2000 BC, Sumeria Akkad declined as a nation, and was later absorbed by the expanding empires of Babylonia and Assyria. In Sumerian creation myth, the angels, known as the Anunnaki, or Great Sons of Anu, were the founders of their culture.
Happening.
The names Angel, Anunnaki, and Anakim have much in common. They are indicative of the ancient ancestors who brought the secrets to the rest of the world. Interestingly, Anunnaki is phonetically similar to the Hebrew Anakim, the giant race who appear in the story later, and also Angakok, the shaman from Greenland to Alaska. They were known as the Shining Ones.
Spooky.
The earliest accounts of the Shining Ones can be found in four principal sources. Firstly, in the Sumerian tablets from the Library of Nippur, where they are named the Anunnaki. Secondly, in the Book of Enoch, where they are referred to as angels, watchers, and Nephilim. Thirdly, in the Book of Jubilees. And fourthly, in the biblical book of Genesis, where they are given the name Elohim.
Brush, it's getting crazy, dude.
The Sumerian El is usually translated as God, but the feminine Elohim is the plural of El. In Genesis, the phrase Elohim is also used, meaning the Elohim. El means brightness and shining. Indeed, the Semitic word El is found in many ancient languages. For instance, the Anglo-Saxon elf means shining being, and so El needs to be translated not as God, but as the Shining One, and Elohim, being plural, should read the Shining Ones.
I'm glad we're watching this fast forward. It's so much funnier in fast forwards.
We find that this is the most commonly used term in the Old Testament for God, and indeed all other gods, as the scribes even recognised other gods at that time.
Not long, but I'm gonna bounce just because apparently the moon is happening now. So I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about the moon. Back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll circle back in 5:10.
This is. Did he leave me alone with his Twitch stream, did he?
I can't see the moon from my window, so I'm not going to bother.
Alright, I'll go have a quick look.
Oh, geez, so you're gonna leave me with the fucking Twitch stream.
I saw it. I saw the moon. It's pretty cool.
I didn't.
Oh.
I went outside, assumed I couldn't see it.
It's quite low. It's actually
Because it
quite
was
low on the
because
horizon.
it was an eclipse.
You're an idiot.
I'm not. What are you
It's
talking
like
about?
halfway. It's. I believe it's like on the way down now. Like it's like more than. It's like past the halfway point. I think it's like 3/4.
They're all
I'm back.
nasty.
Something's happening, but it's not there yet. Because apparently the sky's meant to go red.
What do you mean it's not there yet? I'm pretty sure it's like
Seismic
past
ability?
halfway.
It's the event is beginning to occur, is what I'm standing at. It will reach its zenith at around 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a quick
What
look.
does zenith mean? What does zenith mean?
The
like peak.
time at which something like is at its strongest. Like you would call midday or the time the sun is highest in the sky. You would call that its sun's zenith.
Peak.
Peak. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a live stream of it. Eclipse live stream.
We could just sit here and watch it. You know, we don't even need to leave.
Oh yeah, here we go.
See a ring around it. It's
Point in the
usually high
sky
in
or
clouds,
celestial sphere.
and the moonlight
Point in the
refracts
sky
through
or
that
celestial
and,
sphere
creates the
directly
ring.
above the observer.
This guy's in Texas. Oh, bro, Shazza, dude.
Who's Shaz?
I don't know. He said he's watching from New Zealand.
What a boy!
What a boy!
Comment the same thing. Watching from NZ. Haha, cool.
Back. This is a much better eclipse anyway.
The name Sumer comes from Shumer and means literally the land of the watchers. It is none other than the ancient biblical land of Shinar, which amazingly means the place of the Shining Ones. The Shining Ones are in the Bible and have been there ever since they wrote themselves in.
They wrote themselves into the Bible?
Spicy.
Elohim
Does
is
this
usually
person
translated
genuinely,
incorrectly
like,
as Lord.
Believe this
But if you
stuff,
read the
or are
Bible,
they just...
What do you mean?
I'm gonna.
I mean, this is like real mythology, right? Like
They wrote themselves in, did they?
I think this is legitimately what we can decipher from the.
I
Fuck,
mean,
can't even remember
God
the names
also
anymore.
created the earth in like 6 days and then took a break on the 7th one.
It's a metaphor, David. Come on, do you not follow the Pope's Twitter?
Like, you understand this guy is reading the mythology, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm talking to Tyson,
yeah,
but I understand that you can understand English, yes.
Sorry. Thought you were calling me an idiot for a second.
No, yeah, I wouldn't dream of it.
And I can't even read, so.
Yeah, exactly.
And replace Lord.
Oops.
What did you do?
Said that the Sumerians invented cuneiform writing and were way ahead of their time, having advanced the Shining Ones. The Lord God of the Bible is the light who burns. A reading now of how it was meant to be. Elohim is usually translated incorrectly as Lord. But if you read the Bible and replace Lord, and don't forget about the other words, with Shining Ones, you will see a remarkable difference. A reading now of how it was meant to be. We now have the shining light of knowledge, spoken of in 2 Corinthians 4:6. The Lord God of the Bible is the light who gives birth to the divine spark of Christ. A pure reading of the global understanding that God was the basis for illumination, the fire, the sun, the light, and heads of those that shine from that brilliance, the source of intelligence itself.
It's Mark. Is he still here?
He's looking at the moon.
Okay. So am
Anu,
I.
or An, was the chief sky sun god and means shining. The Anunnaki therefore means sons of the Shining One, or sons of light. In Ireland, the term for shining was Ain. There may be a connection here with the Tuatha De Danann, the Shining Ones of Ireland, and the serpent cult that St. Patrick had removed from the Emerald Isle. Also, there is an unusual, semi-nomadic, bear-worshipping tribe in Japan, known as the Ainu. The Ainu look Caucasian, with round heads, white skin, wavy thick hair, and grey or blue eyes. The Ainu are said to have been living in many of Japan's islands, like Okinawa, for over 7,000 years, and it is said that the Ainu share a language similarity with the Basque, who live in the Pyrenees, the mountains bordering Spain and France. Also interesting is the fact that in these Ainu regions, a number of stone circles have been found with a slender, upright stone in the centre, similar to those found in the British Isles and elsewhere.
That is interesting. Let's gloss over
These
it.
Anunnaki, or Shining Ones, were a culturally and technically
Or
advanced
not.
people who settled in a mountain valley in the Middle East around 8,200 BC, and, as their primary concern, established an agricultural centre we now know as the Garden of Eden, for the teaching and training of the local tribesmen.
Some more.
They were described
Yeah,
as the
I
shining
genuinely
countenanced lords of cultivation, elevated to
What
gods.
the fuck are you talking about, Tyson? You're really quiet.
Oh, sorry, I'm far away.
That would explain it.
I didn't hear what you said.
Like again, does this guy genuinely believe this stuff?
What do you mean?
Like,
You sound like
I
surprised.
don't think
You know that there's like millions of people that genuinely believe in Christianity.
yeah, I know. I'm wondering if he's doing a report on their beliefs or is genuinely believing it himself.
Ask him.
Ask him, yeah.
Mean.
Dude's probably just getting paid.
This guy here. Go message him. Philip
Like, is
Gardner.
this guy just some random dude posting on YouTube, or is he a scholar, or
Look at his channel.
you got the video open? I'm not on my computer.
What the fuck are you talking about then? You're not even watching the video.
I'm listening.
I hate
Half
you
of
so
it's
much,
visual.
Tyson. I hate you so much. There's so much text on the screen you're not even looking at.
Is there?
It's like you're asking questions. You're like, "Hey, what's this thing?" And then it's like, "Oh, I'm not watching it, so I don't understand what I'm watching or what I'm listening to, so I don't understand it. So I'm going to ask."
I
questions
was
instead."
watching it for the past like 20 minutes, and it had no pertinent images at all.
What do you mean? There's been so many.
No, it's just been generic, like, just footage of like statues and shit.
Of the culture that they are talking about.
Dull,
Like,
uninteresting, not pertinent to the conversation.
You know what?
I mean, I find ancient
There you go.
cultures incredibly interesting.
Problem solved. It's just me and you now, Balfour.
Anu and his wife
Fuck
had
yeah,
two
alright.
sons. Enlil, the storm god, ruled the air and atmosphere, and Enki, the water.
We can enjoy this shit, dude. Don't need that.
Enki is
fucking
also the
loser
wise
in there.
teacher, known as Ea,
Hey,
or Oannes,
it's me,
who led
Balfour.
the fish
Welcome
beings.
to
I'm changing the title.
with
Talks
or
with
Balfour.
indeed,
Balfour.
from a
There you go. The stream name is now titled Talks with Balfour, Episode 5, Science Fiction.
across the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some titties.
Enki was depicted as a goat with a fish's tail. It became the sign of Capricorn.
I don't see a vicious tail on that goat we're looking at.
Enki, or Ea's consort, was Ninki, or Damkina, and their children were Marduk and Nanch. Enlil, also known as Bel or Baal, and whose patron city was Nippur, later ruled in Anu's name. Ninlil, or Ninkarshag, ruled the earth.
I kicked him out of the whole group.
Early
I
Sumerians
thought I would just kick him out of the voice chat. I kicked him out of the group. I'll add him back later.
Described themselves as constantly nourished by the milk of Ninkarshag, the great.
Sorry, we got
northern
some more
goddess.
content after this one, Belfort. Don't worry about it.
The Syrians
I
knew
sent you
her
a
as
YouTube channel that
Atargatis.
covers almost
I
the exact
saw it.
same
I've got to open up
story.
another screen.
I love his channel so much.
What's this title? Your multi-dimensional chakras.
You know it, baby.
You just give me leaves. I don't like rockets.
What are we talking about leaves for?
The son of Enlil and Ninlil was the war god Ninurtu, also known as Nimrod, and like Horus and as Osiris, he became associated with the star constellation of Orion. We also have Nana, who was the moon goddess, and Utu, a sun god, also known as Ogmash and Shamash. It was Shamash who later given the 29 laws to King Hammurabi.
Tyson got kicked out of talks with Tyson. We're now at talks with Balfour.
There is also Inanna, or Ishtar, who was associated with Venus, as symbolised by the pentacle.
Oh, and Mark went to look at the moon and has probably
He just
got
never
lost.
came back.
The texts that we have on the Sumerian deities vary. In fact, they evolve over time, losing some of their historicity as the story
He might have.
making it more difficult to see the origins.
So funny.
Trying to bring clarity to the tales of Sumerian and Mesopotamian deities is like trying to learn Mandarin backwards. However, due to the names we are given, such as Enki for instance.
Wait, Jade can join us. Jade likes watching ancient alien shit.
Do you want to watch, what is it? The Sumerian epic? Is that what they're basically summing up here?
Yeah, Anunnaki, yeah, pretty much.
Old cultures, that aliens stuff.
Tell her it's ancient aliens. Yeah.
It's basically ancient aliens. Yeah.
Ancient aliens again.
Yeah.
Don't have another argument though.
We're not getting Jed.
Oh, okay, that's all good.
Who is identified with Ea and Oannes. We're being led to cross-reference the Anunnaki with the fish beings, who seem to have come ashore in Sumeria from the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, and at a time which is now
Atlantis.
lost in antiquity. Indeed, we find that both are the same people, and that the fish beings are also the Anunnaki Shining Ones, the gods of Sumeria, and the Elohim of the Bible. And when we then cross-reference these fish beings with the Nita gods and the Shemshu or Aku, and whom it is said appeared in Egypt from a submerged island, we also have to include the origins of the Hindu Naga serpent deities, who also came from a lost island.
Slight similarity. They must be the same.
They must be the same.
They must be.
Islands exist.
It can easily be concluded that the Shining Ones of Sumeria, Egypt, and India were really incoming people from a lost or destroyed land.
The Egyptians with the big heads, they're aliens.
They could be. That's a good point. Look, we're talking about Egyptians.
That was episode 1 of Ancient Aliens.
Oh,
going
really?
on about this pharaoh. Yeah, or maybe. Oh no, I think it was episode 1. They were going on about this pharaoh that basically changed how all their artwork depicted the pharaoh, made a new city. He just looked alien as hell, and yeah, he had to be an alien, and all of his descendants aliens. A lot of them.
Look at it. Look at this one. There it is, boys.
Oh, Ancient Aliens.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh yeah, it might have been the second one. I can't remember.
But we do have some.
The first one was going on about some bird. Look at this bird. Were the ancient Egyptians capable of flight? Look at this model bird.
Must be a bird. Ooh.
Must be not a bird. Must be a plane.
These connections allow us to piece together their story and see a little more of the historical territory, much of which has been lost or.
Help me, I'm underwater.
People
Is Tyson coming back?
are letting off fireworks.
Yeah, in celebration of the eclipse.
The eclipse, yeah, probably.
Out of support to the eclipse god Anu.
Yeah, true. Before my fish tank lights turn off, I'm going to feed my fish though. So
Fair enough. Call Tyson. Where the fuck's Tyson?
I added him back to the group. he can join the call at any point. But
I'm gonna message him.
you can. He's disrespecting the ancient aliens. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Let's get it, fishy boys.
She's been popping hard for a bit. Look at him go, dude.
They hungry.
Peeps.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright. We thought you died, honestly. Like, we weren't sure.
I feel like death.
what happened?
Oh no, I've got this head cold that I can't shake.
Yeah.
And like a cough just breaks your sleeps, and you just don't get a good night's sleep.
That's true.
I find a nap, particularly in the sun, where I wake up really sweaty.
Just a disgusting
that disrupts my sleep.
Nap. Yeah.
Where's Tyson?
Oh, we kicked him out.
We kicked him out. Yeah. This is now talks with
He was
being
making
disrespectful.
fun of, ancient Sumerian culture, and so we kicked him
out. So did anyone see the moon?
I saw the moon. Yeah.
I didn't see the moon.
I'll just wait for people to post it on Facebook and read it.
Yeah, that works. Works for me.
God.
Except for the fact that I only go on Facebook to look at the Kmart Mums Facebook page.
Oh, why?
Do you know? It's great.
And the Rangira community page. Oh yeah.
I mean, I literally never go on Facebook. Like, I only go on Facebook for Messenger, or if someone pings me in something.
And emo memes melt steel beams.
Emo.
I get all my memes from Reddit, honestly.
Reddit's just as bad as Facebook.
Yeah, it's just like I would rather read stuff that's interesting than look at other people doing things. Like, I just don't give a shit, you know. Like I don't give a fuck what like the randoms from my high school are doing.
Look at someone complain about some kid that's out past 10 o'clock at night. Say, oh, hell yeah, my life's better than that.
Like, yeah, but like,
I feel like me and Bountiful follow the same community pages.
Oh no!
I remember reading a post today about these kids hanging out of the dairy at like 11 o'clock at night.
Oh no, it's all the community pages are. They just complain about fucking kids and loud noises.
But like, why would you like spend your time reading it? Like,
oh, it's great.
Is it though?
Oh, it just It's just It's like I follow.
It's like watching a car crash, you know. You don't watch it because you like it. You watch it because it's interesting.
But then, like, why don't you go like read like relationship advice or like Am I the Asshole and watch some like actually mentally ill people like?
I do.
Oh.
Because sometimes I want it in my backyard, you know.
Oh yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I'll be like, this person is basically my neighbor.
Fuck! I was reading actually one on Am I the Asshole today. It was the most retarded thing I've ever heard. It was a father had having sex time with his wife, and his children were home, and I guess they were being a bit loud because one of the daughters just let the note under the door, said like, "Hey, can you guys keep it down? Remember that your children are in the house." And then she called them and like he stopped his love making, pulled her in here like half naked, and just like proceeded to scream at her about how that wasn't like, you don't tell me what to do in my own house. I'll fuck my wife as loud as I want.
Lamau.
And he's like, I don't understand why How?
How old?
Why is
how
she
old
angry
is
with
this
me?
daughter though? How old is
Like
this daughter?
14, and she was trying to like protect her younger children, her younger siblings.
That's fucking that's funny, dude. That's arsehole
Yeah.
raised by
Okay.
narcissists for you.
I was gonna say, because if it was like the entire family was like 20-somethings, you know, sort the fuck out.
Oh,
I'd
that'd
do
be
the same
fun.
thing. That's asserting dominance. That's a get the fuck out of my house kind of move.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, like you like for example,
young
that'd be like
kids, yeah,
if
no.
Tyson's parents were fucking loud, they want him in him out of his fucking house. Like,
I've never
That's
heard
true.
that, thankfully. Never.
yeah, it's because they're not intimate anymore.
That's not true. They love each other.
Your father
How do
can't
you
even
know,
show you
Tyson?
enough love to watch a movie.
I was gonna.
Yeah, I know. He's affectionate with his wife.
His wife? You mean your mum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his wife was a bit weird. That was a bit weird.
Oh
a bit
man,
weird.
who needs people watching
Man,
when
I'm
you
so
hang out with
happy
Tyson?
I'm
Like,
so happy I was raised by my father's wife.
oh, unfucking believable, dude.
Oh.
All right, let's get back into it, boys.
I'll clarify. I'm still not watching the screen. I'm watching the moon. But I'm listening, and that's where the most valuable.
What's more
content is.
exciting about? You've seen the moon. The moon's there every night. This is
It's
video.
red now.
We're only going to watch
I've never
this
seen
once.
it red before.
I can put a filter over it if you
You could
want.
have seen it red like a couple months ago. It did it like last year sometime.
I
Did
think
you
it
not
was
see it
blood
then?
moon last year, was it?
Yeah, and it probably went red.
I'm actually gonna be back in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna let my family know. They're gonna want to come in and watch it.
Watch what?
Not with you.
Yeah, the blood.
Your dad's gonna be like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm watching Godzilla."
Oh no!
Outta here. I'm
Please don't
looking
say
at the
that,
moon,
David.
you
He
fucking idiot.
might.
Yeah, fuck off! I'm looking at the moon, son.
I'll be back.
Can you put your phone in your pocket? I just want to hear the conversation.
Can we please be like a spy on the wall, please?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm busy watching the moon. My wife's child.
Here's what I'll do: is that I'll go down and I'll ask, my mum, and she'll say, "Yeah, let's go up and watch it." And I'll ask my dad. And then I'll probably make up an excuse, and I'll come back and I'll tell you what it was.
okay, sure.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah,
Wait, are they,
give
like
me
you're
5 minutes.
gonna ask them separately? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, they might not be in the same location. There's an upstairs and a downstairs, and I think my mum is upstairs.
okay.
Just yell.
They don't respond. I'll be back. 5 minutes.
Look at this moon. It's so cool. Wow.
All right. I can't. I wait with bated breath for Tyson's dad to say, "No, fuck off, 26-year-old
You
son
can
of
see then
my
that these
wife."
shiny ones, who later became worshipped as the Sumerian pantheon of
It's
gods and goddesses,
fascinating.
seem to have been a dynastic ruling family or clan. Anu, the chief authority, became the universal father god, as a pictograph from his founded city of Uruk, dated to 3000 BC, depicts. The lineages of all these deities are mixed, with sisters, wives and mothers, fathers, brothers and sons, intermingling and confusing the whole thing.
We've lost like little cultural nuances from our own culture like 200, 300 years ago. How the fuck have people even do they even think they've actually put together how this whole ancient mythology fucking worked?
Well, I mean, it does appear to be like relatively well documented. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess, but in an ancient language that I doubt anyone can actually fucking read.
wow.
I guess there are some pretty pictures.
Yeah, I don't know.
Considering the many thousands of years between the composition of these texts and the actual existence of these peculiar peoples or
there you
beliefs,
go.
this is no surprise. What is clear is that certain deities do continually stand out from the crowd, namely Anu, Enlil, Enki, Ninkershag, Inanna, and Utu Shamash. And that the form and structure of these deities would go on to spawn Egyptian, Greek, and Roman pantheons for centuries, if not thousands of years. No wonder then that the Watchers, the military arm of these Shining Ones, should in later myths be doing battle with the gods of Greece, Egypt, and Rome, not to mention the rest of the world.
What?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
at
I don't
war
know what the
with
fuck's
the-
going on.
with
Just
the
as the
Shining
fallen
Ones?
insurgent Nephilim or Watchers do battle with their own ruling family of Shining Ones in the Bible.
That's true.
Wait, hold on, go
One
back.
interest-
What did he just say?
He said similar, like the Watchers wage war the same way that the Nephilim wage war in the Bible.
The fallen insurgent Nephilim or Watchers do battle with their own ruling family of Shining Ones in the Bible.
So like the Nephilim and the Watchers in the Bible fight God or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know much about the Bible, to be honest.
One interesting detail we should perhaps mention is that, like Osiris of ancient Egypt, Enlil was depicted as a bull, and like Set, his brother, Enki of the Abzu or Abyss, was depicted as a serpent. Interestingly, because the people of Atlantis were supposed to have worshipped the bull, which is a remarkable coincidence, taking into account the association with deities have with the biblical deluge.
Wait till you find out what the star system that the aliens came from is called.
It is said that Enlil, who took over as the leader of the Shining Ones, lived for thousands of years. But those who use this to show that these Shining Ones were special beings that originally came from another world, or even another dimension, forget one thing, that Enlil was a term used for the leader, and was thus passed on, like the term king or pharaoh is passed on. It was also the title of the sun, which of course would seem to be eternal. Part of the Sumerian creation myth states, at Karsag, where heaven and earth met, the heavenly assembly, the great sons of Anu, arrived, the many wise ones. The Anunnaki seem to have arrived from another land across the sea. They brought with them special knowledge, unknown to the previous inhabitants. It is said, mankind learned from the Shining Ones. They set things in order. We could ask why they felt they had to set things in order. Perhaps this order has something to do with the chaotic aftermath of a global calamity that had destroyed their homeland, according to the accounts. A flood, for instance, that appears in myths across the world. In the famous Sumerian Kings list, we are told that the Anunnaki ruled in Sumeria, both before and after the deluge, and that it was after the deluge that they then set kings on the throne to govern the land and rule in their stead. However, if we are to believe the accounts given of the fish beings, we are also told that these Shining Ones had first come ashore from their submerged land after a similar catastrophe, an earlier one than the deluge related in the Bible and other sources. Could these great global flood disasters in fact be bringing together tales of a much earlier flood, and so scientists are searching for the wrong period? It's possible that the Shining Ones knew when these catastrophic events were going to happen, and had predicted the deluge, hence Noah being warned to prepare for the event. This theory is supported by the information encoded in various sources, which lead us to the symbol of the Ouroboros snake and its deeper meaning. It is as if, again, these people had profound knowledge of cycles, and in particular the 25,800-year precessional cycle, which was believed to have begun with the tilting of the Earth from its upright position. It would appear that it was believed that these recurring catastrophes were linked to the beginning and end point of the precessional cycle, linked to the very event that caused the Earth to incline in the first place. This does not necessarily prove that the Earth's axis was once upright. However, it does mean that it was believed the axis was vertical, and thus revealing an amazing knowledge of the heavens and Earth's place in it.
Center. Yep.
There is evidence that the ecliptic centre was the abode of the Father God, as this was actually named Anu,
sun.
as well as the Eye of Ra. As this was actually named Anu, as well as the Eye of Ra, as the abode.
What did your parents say?
However, it does mean.
Oh, it's almost exactly what I said, more or less. So my mum was keen. She's like, absolutely, let's go. I asked my dad, and he just sort of gave a bit of a sigh. And then he actually went upstairs without saying anything else. And then we turned off all the lights so I could see it a bit better. And then my dad said he couldn't see things, so we went to turn the lights on. And then he walked to the window and he said, nah. And he could, because he says he's got, which is true, he's got very poor long distance vision. He couldn't see the moon. There's no point.
Does he not have glasses?
Not for like viewing things at that distance.
So no wonder he sighed when you asked him if you wanted to look at the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty insensitive of you, Tyson, honestly.
Yeah, he probably took offense to it. He's like, my eyesight's not what it once was, and my son's out here making fun of me. No, I'm sorry, my wife's
my wife's child. Yeah.
My wife's child.
I had a nice conversation. Then he left, and I heard a nice conversation with my mum about about aliens and stars. That's quite nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
As in, like, you believe in aliens and the stars?
The axis was vertical.
Yeah. I believe in aliens and the stars, or in the stars.
Both.
I agree.
I mean, my mum and I both believe in the stars.
Yes.
And we also believe that it's possible that aliens exist.
Oh yeah.
Do you believe it's possible that aliens exist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think most people
it is statistically probable that other sentient life exists in space. Yes.
What did I miss?
Balfour thought that the giant glowing orange orb in the center of this diagram was the Earth.
Oh yeah.
And not the sun.
And not the sun. Can you? Which planet's which, Tyson? Can you name it?
Oh.
Green Venus, small one to the right, Mercury. Would that mean Earth? What the fuck would Earth be? Presumably the one to the left. That's about the size and about the distance, I guess.
So it goes Mercury, Earth, Venus. That's not right.
No, there's Mercury.
I mean, Mercury and the Venus and then Earth.
But this one's further away than that one.
And it does mean that it was believed the axis was vertical.
Let's slow it down.
Whoa.
It's all fucked because you're rotating around it.
Revealing an amazing knowledge of the heavens.
Which planet is this one?
Which one? Mercury.
What about this one?
Mars.
What about this one?
Pluto. No, that's Uranus.
What about this one?
Oh. I don't know.
What about this one?
Neptune, isn't it?
Jupiter.
What about this one?
Saturn.
Neptune would be the blue one.
What about this one?
Neptune.
What about this one?
No, fuck, that's Neptune.
What about this one?
I don't know. I'm missing a planet.
You said it before. You said it was this one.
I said Neptune, but
so which one's Neptune?
Bottom left blue.
Yeah, but you called the bottom left blue something else before you called it Neptune.
Oh, Uranus. Right.
What about this one?
Pluto.
It's not a planet.
Earth's place in it.
You didn't say what planet is that.
I'm
you said,
kidding.
what's that one?
There is evidence that the ecliptic centre was the abode of the Father God, as this was actually named Anu.
Yeah, look.
As well as the Eye of Ra.
The green one's definitely Earth.
I think everyone's wrong to not worship the sun.
Every fucking culture's worshipped the sun at some point. Like no one's not done it.
Also, the ancient astronomers of these Shining Ones must have believed that the precessional cycle was linked with the Earth's own life cycle, or reincarnation cycle, and so the Earth, being upright, would bring a more harmonious and balanced existence. No more global catastrophes, a no birth, death, rebirth cycle. In other words, the Earth, like the spiritual man who seeks to come off and out of the reincarnational cycle, and all cycles for that matter, would have been seen to be in the perfect position and the perfect spiritual.
Yeah, I didn't realize that like the point of the reincarnation, that religion, was to not reincarnate. That's like what the Buddha does. He comes, he teaches
The
enlightenment,
Buddha.
and
Oh, the Buddha. He meant Buddha, but he said
Oh,
Buddha.
okay.
Yeah.
The Buddha.
and then there's the other one as well that got kidnapped by the Chinese. They're supposed to like get you out of the reincarnation cycle so you can ascend and like be a god. They're not like supposed to keep
Which other
you
one?
reincarnating.
Which other one are you talking about?
No, it's not. Is it? Then the Buddha's the reincarnation. What are the reincarnations called? The Dalai Lama, and then there's the other one, which is
The Dalai
Depends.
Lama.
the Dalai Lama.
That Lama's not about reincarnation. And
The
it's
Dalai
all
Lama
about
is
peace,
also
isn't it?
not
You're not
a
thinking
god.
Taoism? The
But
yin and the yang?
Who am I talking about?
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
Who was the one that got kidnapped by the Chinese?
Like
And then the
recently?
Kidnapped by the Chinese. Okay.
Essentially there's like in that religion there's two
Who called it
essentially spiritual leaders, and they'll reincarnate
In Buddhism?
back and forth. I think it's Buddhism. Yeah, they'll reincarnate back and forth, and the most recent reincarnation got kidnapped by China. That when the current spiritual leader dies, China can come out and say, "Oh yeah, follow this one."
What?
I've got
He's
no
been
idea what you're
kidnapped
talking
like 6 years
I've
old.
got no clue what you're talking about.
In its
I think it's the Dalai Lama that I'm talking about. I have to Google it.
No, Dalai
We
Lama's
also
been
find
around for
these
years.
people are also termed Igigi, which was also the name of the king after the flood. The Igigi in certain texts seem to do the work of the Anunnaki, whereas in others they are equal and spoken of in the same breath. In the Epic of Anzu, the Igigi are superior, in the sense that the Anunnaki are of the Abzu, or the deep. This, of course, must remind us of the Hindu ideas of the Naga, serpent deity,
Yeah, I'm right.
who reside
It's the
in
Dalai
deep,
Lama and the
and
Panchen
are no
Lama.
less
The
holy
Panchen
fools.
Lama got kidnapped by the Chinese.
Ah.
Recently, he is currently being held by the Chinese. He's been
didn't know-
held since he was 6 years old.
Shit.
I didn't know there was two llamas. That's quite cool.
They reincarnate back and forth, and then the Panchen Lama names the next Dalai Lama, and the Dalai Lama names Panchen Lama.
How can the Panchen Lama name someone if he's kidnapped?
That's the point.
Yeah, so so essentially what's going to happen is the reason that China kidnapped the Panchen Lama was because when the Dalai Lama dies, the Panchen Lama will name the next one, and because he's held by the Chinese government will make sure that the Dalai Lama is Chinese, and that they have, the interests of the Chinese government at heart. And
So
essentially, they're corrupting that religion to essentially make it all about.
I feel like they should be on the edge of a war.
So yeah, it should be fucking illegal or something like that. But essentially, to get around
Kidnapping
it, the
is
Dalai Lama
illegal.
says to get around that, the Dalai Lama says, "I'm not reincarnating this time. I'm done." So essentially, he's gone, "Fuck the Chinese. This is all done. You guys are done." So he's not reincarnating. So the Panchen Lama can't name another Dalai Lama because he's not reincarnating anymore.
The Dalai Lama's just now killed this religious religion.
Well, the religion is supposed to live on. It's just they are spiritual leaders. So he said, "You guys aren't going to have any more spiritual leaders after me. I'm the last one." Because the Chinese have kidnapped my mate. Which it's a really fucking cool story.
Pretty boring. This one's way cooler. The Anunnaki's way
As
cooler.
you say.
In the Sumerian account, Nineveh, or Ninkarsak, Lady of Karsak, the wife of the leader Enlil, asked the Council of Seven to create her an Eden. This is the very same Eden, or plateau, as in the Bible myth, and the Council of Seven is the same as the seven archangels, or messengers of the Bible, who came down from heaven, or the mountain, or cosmic sky.
Just real quick, he was
Sumerians
kidnapped 3
refer
days
to
after he was
Eden
named. He's
as
currently
the abode of the righteous
32.
ones.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. It's crazy.
The Tree of Life and the Tree of Knowledge,
Really
stood
interesting,
in this
isn't it?
Garden of Eden, are the secrets of
Ah.
the Shining Ones. Secrets which will stay with them for thousands of years, to be told only to the highest shaman, adept, priest, avatar, or prophet. In their dreamlike trances, the shaman saw and experienced the tree which took them to heaven, and which later became the Tree of Life in the Hebrew Kabbalah system. And, as if reflecting the 7 chakra levels of the human spinal column, and the processes involved with one's own access to the knowledge within, the Sumerians built their towers, or ziggurats, with 7 levels, as attempts to build closer to heaven, to be like the mountains, and link them with the earth, as in the dream of Jacob's ladder. It is said that these shining deities also lived at the top of the ziggurat, or pyramid, the Great House. We now know what the ladder and these temples really stand for symbolically, but was Jacob's ladder a similar construction somewhere in the Near East? Jacob was in fact the father of the 12 tribes, and as such, the father of the zodiac. Reuben, Jacob's first son, was Aquarius, hence the reason he was unstable as water. Simeon and Levi were the brothers, and hence Gemini. Judah is the lion, and Zebulun is Libra, the ship. Gad is Pisces, in that it is a reversal of the fish serpent god Dag, associated with Dagon, Oannes, Ea, and Henki. Dan was of the tribe of serpents, an adder in the path, who falleth backward into the winter solstice, which means he is Capricorn. This is the same as the later Daniel, again the shining serpent Capricorn, who traverses the heavens. We can now see that most of these myths and stories are mere transliterations of astro-theological ideologies associated with the zodiac, and also the precessional cycle, which can be used as means to find relevant periods in history. The precessional cycle is intimately tied in with our own life cycle, and so we find that many of these epithets given to individuals in history who may or may not have existed are really part of a code. This shows that the later leaders and their priesthoods, who were spiritual and godly, and also knowledgeable in astronomy, were related to the Shining One sect, and even received their knowledge and authority from the Shining Ones. They associated the Shining Ones with the solar and celestial bodies, which they studied.
Let's clarify the eclipse is currently at its peak.
All right, I'll go look at it.
It's almost entirely gone. It's interesting.
Are you sponsored by this eclipse or something?
It's actually real good.
Take it away, Mark. You know them all. He doesn't know them all.
I'm actually sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, NordVPN or?
No, Raid Shadow Legends. We were gone, but now we're back.
What about Squarespace? Making websites easier.
Oh, could be doing that.
Yeah.
Nah, it's that and AFK Arena.
Oh, no, what about Manscaped?
Oh, Manscaped. You do have some quality ones, Mark.
Everywhere, man.
I watch those ads. Like,
Oh,
legitimately.
yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Save money with Honey.
Yep. Honey's a big one.
Simple browser extension.
Like if someone like gives me a minute-long pitch about like why I should download Honey or NordVPN, I'll skip that. But if it's a YouTube actual ad that's like one of those the horrible the Manscaped ones where it's like even a child could figure that out. It's really just I'll watch those almost the whole way through. It's just really interesting. In fact, I not downloaded, but I did watch like a 20-minute ad, essentially.
Yeah.
A YouTube video. It was just 20 minutes worth of like the Mafia City ads. They actually
That's
put
great.
they put a small amount of effort into those Mafia City ads.
Yeah.
They're all slightly different.
Have you had the one where it tells you to flip your phone? And it's
No.
like, I'm watching this on the computer. It makes no sense. I'm like, they
Flip
didn't
your
really
phone
think that through.
anyway.
It's so stupid. Oh, Denver Airport, man.
Denver Airport? What happened?
Oh, it's the
The horse with the
big-
red eyes.
Oh, it's the biggest conspiracy theory. Like this.
What?
Oh,
What
look
are you
at look.
talking about?
Okay, look it up in your own time.
No.
The
I
bunker for the
want you to
Illuminati.
tell me.
Like-
I told you about the
The
pension
bunker
llama.
for the
I want you to tell
Illuminati.
me
It
about
is
the
where
Denver
it is where the
Airport.
rich and famous will go at the end of the world, which is coming up shortly.
Yeah.
They built the Denver Airport.
And
Huh.
like, supposedly there's paintings on the wall that symbolize secrets, and like, there's all these tunnels underneath it. Like, it's amazing.
Conspiracy
Absolutely.
nuts are absurd. Like, if you were to do that, you wouldn't just hide secrets everywhere. Like, if there was an actual conspiracy, you wouldn't just like fucking change money so
Yeah.
that you could have it, have your fucking secret shit appear on money for literally no reason.
Yeah, I love a good conspiracy theory, man. I fucking love them.
Why
I
not
listen
hide
to
it in plain sight? Hide it in plain
Ah.
sight, Tyson, so that
Yeah.
the people that are stupid enough to not believe it, or no, to believe it and point it out, everyone else is like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, it's too obvious. Why would they hide it like that?
It's so obvious.
It's brilliant. Oh, I
Do
love
you
a good
believe in any of these conspiracies, by the way?
Oh, there's some I believe in.
Can you outline a few?
Oh,
9/11.
I believe Muhammad Ali paid someone to fake a suicide. That's a big one.
So he's still alive right now?
Who?
Muhammad
No.
Ali?
No, okay, so Muhammad Ali, you know, the famous boxer.
I know of him. Is he currently dead?
Yeah, he's dead now, isn't he? No, he's not, is he?
I don't know. You were telling the story.
Hold on.
Googled him, died 2016.
Yeah, he died 2016, yeah.
Oh, that's recent.
5 years?
Kind of, yeah.
I hadn't heard a peep out of him since he was doing his boxing thing, so I'd assumed he was dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
He is.
So he famously talked someone off a ledge.
Like, to kill themselves.
Yeah. Because he was getting slandered in the press.
Sorry,
And-
just to clarify, because I feel like you mean something different than what you said. He talked them off a ledge, as in he talked them to jump off a ledge, or
Yeah, no, so yeah. So I can't remember who the president was at the moment, but he was getting slandered, and I think he was going to make front page news on the newspaper the next day. But Muhammad Ali went into a crowd and watched this guy jump off, going to commit suicide by jumping off this building, and supposedly he went up there and talked him down.
Yeah.
And people are all up in arms about, like, he just paid him off because it put Muhammad Ali on the front page of the paper and pushed the president to page 2. So it was his final laugh at the president because him and the president had a feud going.
beef.
Yeah.
I want
It's
to
all
point
about-
out something. The phrase "talking someone off the ledge" is a common phrase, and yeah, like,
I initially misinterpreted it.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
like
it's like,
podcasts, there's
do a flip, idiot. Like,
I also
supposedly he went up there and talked him off the ledge. I'm looking at a photo of him up in the building talking to this fella.
Yeah, like he went up and talked to it and talked him down.
He's a person.
No,
No, he's not. He's in it.
Like, it's so good. Like, there's a podcast called What Really Happened with Andrew Jenkins, and it's like produced with it's got like the Rock's backing of it, so a lot of money's gone into the podcast. And he does some theories that are just like, he did one on like, did Michael Jordan actually get banned for gambling back in like 1992? Because his dad got killed by the mafia, and it just opens up your eyes. He did one on Britney Spears, which was of course now as
Oh yeah, her
you know,
conservatorship.
Yeah, which is now just nothing now. Yeah. I fucking love a good conspiracy theory. I love them good. I recently listened to the one about this Serena Williams and how she, in 2001, she battled her sister. But supposedly, like, the father made one of the sisters forfeit the match because Serena was better. Oh, so good. Just
So the odds were higher, so you'd get paid more, but
yeah.
No betting company would take the father's bet.
I've seen it. So
they
good.
might. Yeah, they might.
Love a good conspiracy theory. If you can prove it, like, okay, like, let's say like aliens are around and stuff. Yeah,
that's why they're conspiracies, because you can't prove it.
But
The
so
Denver
good.
Airport one gets me good. I'm a fan of the Denver Airport.
Because like, it's just so obvious, like with the big, well, not like it's obvious that it's too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, because is it the Denver Airport with the horse that has the fire eyes?
Yeah, the horse that's eyes glow.
Yeah.
That killed the creator of it.
Hundreds of conspiracy theories have attempted to explain the true backstories of some of history's most monumental events. From the JFK assassination to the 1969 moon landing. It's as if people believe there's always more to the story.
They're all lizard people.
Built in 1995, the Denver International Airport has not been immune from its share of conspiracy theories. From rumors of a secret society to incredibly strange
It might just be my ears, but
artwork lining the walls. Even the most skeptical people think something odd is going on behind closed doors there. Just take a look at these unsettling facts surrounding the infamous Denver International Airport conspiracy and decide for yourself.
Oh, I will. I will do my own research. Thank you, good sir.
I will definitely look for confirmation bias on
People
Facebook.
have long considered why the Denver International Airport was built in the first place. With the Stapleton Airport already nearby, such an expensive and lengthy project seemed unnecessary. Instead, theorists believe it was a ploy to cover up a larger project with a massive construction site. Spreading upwards of 35,000 acres of land, the Denver International Airport is enormous.
Where are you looking?
Not only is it the third largest airport in the world, but it's more than double the size of the next largest airport in the United States. In the end, its construction caused builders to go $2 billion over budget. But that wasn't all. Perhaps strangest of all is that despite its undeniably massive size, the Denver airport didn't have as many runways as the Stapleton had, and it wasn't even one of the top 5 busiest airports in the United States. These facts have only led to more suspicions about the ongoings at the airport. Many people traveling by the Denver airport have noticed the extremely strange artwork displayed on its walls. Over the years, this art had been considered
That's something you want to see when you go into an airport, eh?
What the fuck? What?
It's amazing.
The Denver airport is lit.
That some of it
Imagine if that happened in New Zealand.
What the fuck?
The stuff comments would be amazing.
So this is a terrorist that's vaguely like, I want to say like Central European-esque.
The sort of the full body.
Yeah,
I guess hijab type
but he's
thing.
got kind of like a scimitar, which is kind of like
that's Middle
Eastern-y, and then
well,
an
then
AK.
the rifle's modern. The rifle's not an AK. That's like an M16. That's like an American one.
That's not an M16. It's flat, not round. That's a lot more reminiscent of an AK than an M16.
I guess.
Yeah, but also, I'm pretty sure the AK-47 and the M16 were like at the same time, weren't they? Like, either way.
Yeah, but they were used by different groups.
Yeah.
They're in all the same Call of Duties.
Yeah, either way, and he's like attacking a dove, which is like symbolizing peace. And then there's just like a bunch of like, there's like a crying mother with her dead baby. Like,
it's great. It's just
like, what
so
is this?
Appease travelers.
It's
this one in
amazing.
particular seemed to resemble a Nazi-esque soldier sporting a gas.
Central European, and then
Damn it.
I didn't see the hat.
Yeah,
the hat hadn't properly scanned up yet.
This one in particular seemed to resemble a Nazi-esque soldier sporting a gas mask while carrying a large sword and a rifle. Not to mention the Nazi-like soldier is also seemingly attacking a dove, an international sign of peace.
This is
in the
crazy.
background, children sleep in a demolished city.
That's exactly
while
what we just
adults
talked
mourn.
about.
Many people have long believed the painting represents biological warfare. You'd think that for such a large-scale project that it would be made obvious who had built it, but that's not the case at the Denver airport. A plaque like this can be found on the building stating it was founded by the New World Airport Commission. There's just one problem. That group doesn't exist. This has caused many people to believe it could be a sign pointing to the involvement from the New World Order, a secret totalitarian world government believed to exist by many conspiracy theorists.
Oh my
Many of
god.
the airport staff have
This is
reported
real,
strange
dude.
happenings over the years
This is real.
since the airport's construction. These include bizarre noises and whispers
New
of an
World
on-site
Order.
morgue to underground doors leading all over the
Why
place.
is there an
People
on-site
find the
morgue?
possibility of the morgue so
that normal?
unsettling because
Justin,
bodies are
maybe.
never kept
I
at
said
airports,
maybe.
just shipped to and from to be transported elsewhere. Another bizarre event in February 2007 caused 14 planes to mysteriously have their windshields cracked in a 2-hour time frame. When examined by investigators, they claim it happened because of foreign object debris, while no one can explain exactly what it was. Etched on the floor of the Denver Airport's Great Hall is a large tile stating AUAG. It might seem completely innocuous, especially
gold
since
and
these
silver,
are just
isn't it?
symbols
Yeah,
for
gold and
gold and silver, and likely are a tribute to the rich mining history of Colorado, right? At least that's what we're led to believe. Instead, many people wonder if these letters are a nod to one of the airport's largest donors, an anonymous person who supposedly found a new strain of hepatitis so strong it could be used in biological warfare. The strain was allegedly called Australia antigen, aka AUAG. Furthermore, many people have questioned other tiles at the airport, including one that says Mount Blanca. This is where the
really
Knights
funny.
Templar famously signed their charter, which mentioned they'd gathered to form a new world
This
order.
is crazy.
The biggest
This is
cause for a
actually
belief in a
like,
conspiracy theory at the Denver
bruh.
airport.
Oh, I love it.
Insane.
Someone like
I love-
unironically was like, let's make an airport and it's just gonna fuck with people. Like like the architect was just fucking memeing the whole
Oh, you wait until
time.
you wait until you see the horse.
Surrounds the
No, the horse
rumored
is great,
bunkers
but no,
hidden
I,
beneath
the
it.
horse,
I
yeah.
This
legitimately
blueprint
feel like
depicts
it is
5
just
buildings
a
from the initial.
let's fuck with people.
It has
as
to
a
be like
touristy- as a touristy sort of thing,
it
right?
has to be like
Also, it brings people in. I want to go see it.
like it's like they,
Was that not
there's
exactly?
just
Am I
a-
muted? Hello?
yeah what
Hello?
no, he
What
was
I
agreeing
said?
with you when he said
Yeah.
touristy. He was agreeing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good
I
at
thought he was
translating. Mark.
presenting
Yeah,
a new idea. Okay.
yeah. Like there's just a random tile on the ground that's the mountain that the Knights Templar signed their accord. Like, hello? Like what? Like, why? Oh,
Initial construction
holy
site
shit.
that officials later claimed were incorrectly placed, but instead of being demolished, like what would normally be done, they were buried beneath the airport.
What?
This was only discovered after an anonymous whistleblower brought the prints to light, and it was also confirmed by airport officials, who claim they're only used as storage. This theory only became more strange when the underground luggage system at the Denver airport stopped working in 2005. It still hasn't been fixed. Of course, this led many people to believe it's being used to transport something else underground. What that could be isn't known. Many people have long considered what else the Denver airport could be using the underground bunkers for. One theory
Right.
poses that they could be used to house
Is this just what it looks like? Like, what is this?
No idea.
the nation's elite
That's just the
in case of a major natural disaster or biological warfare. It
No,
was
this is a-
reported
that's
that
a-
in 2011, when the comet Leone was said to be plummeting towards Earth, former President Barack Obama
Wait, there
also
was a
happened to be in
comet
Denver
coming?
at the time.
2011. It was like, oh, 2012 is happening. Oh shit. Yeah. that makes
Causing many
sense.
people to believe he was hiding at the
Yeah,
airport.
yeah.
It was also rumored that the Queen of England secretly purchased land near the Denver airport. People have long found it strange that the Denver airport features this incredibly horrifying 32-foot tall horse statue, nicknamed
32
Lucifer,
feet tall.
at its entrance.
Blue
Well, it turns
Lucifer.
out the sculpture even killed its creator, artist Luis Jimenez, who was working on the 9,000-pound beast when its head suddenly fell on him and destroyed an artery in his leg. Some people have even claimed it represents the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Another mural found in the Denver airport has long caused speculation, as it clearly appears to depict the apocalypse. Titled, In Peace and Harmony with Nature, it shows animals and children fearing for their lives. Not to mention, they're also situated over 3 open caskets. Some people even claim that the girl in the back with the blue shirt is holding a Mayan tablet they believe to represent December 12th, 2012. The infamous...
This is one big joke. Like,
It looks
like this
it looks
whole
like
thing is
leaves.
just one
It's
big
one
joke.
big expensive meme.
No, look at these are just open caskets. Like, what the fuck? There's just a dead kid here.
It's great.
appears
It's
to
just
depict the
brilliant.
apocalypse.
This is incredible.
Titled, In Peace and Harmony with Nature,
It's next level.
it shows animals and children fearing for their lives. Not to mention, they're also situated over 3 open caskets. Some people even claim that the girl in the back with the blue shirt is holding a Mayan tablet they believe to represent December 12th, 2012, the infamous date that the Mayans mistakenly predicted the apocalypse would arrive. Remember the plaque mentioned earlier? Supposedly, it also mentions that a
Mayans
time
didn't
capsule
actually
was
predict
buried
that,
there in
right?
March 1994.
That's just when their calendar
There's
ended.
not much of
They
interest
just didn't-
inside other than
they
a
just
signed
didn't have any more
baseball,
dates
some
after that
casino
one.
tokens,
People, like,
and a few
assumed.
coins. Some conspiracy theorists believe, however, that it houses something else, including a weapon to be used in biological warfare. Other theorists have also pointed to how similar the Denver airport's runway layout looks like a swastika when photographed from above. Nevertheless, officials claim it was designed this way so multiple planes could leave simultaneously.
I mean, it makes
Other
sense,
visitors to
but
the
it's
Denver
also a
airport have
swastika.
pointed out the bizarre nature of this piece of artwork depicting a woman named Gail standing next to a meteorite. To make it even more eerie, one of the lights in the hall constantly blurs out her face. It looks like something from a horror movie.
What the
Not long ago, the town of Lashbui was shaken by a massive boom, originating close to the Denver airport. Many people say it was so intense that it shook their homes, causing items to fall from their walls. Still, there was no registered earthquake that day. Nearby Buckley Air Force Base claims they were already finished with drills by the time it took place. This has caused some theorists to believe that it was evidence that the Denver airport is expanding its underground bunkers. Lastly, the mural depicting children celebrating the defeat of the gas-masked Nazi-looking man has caused some interesting theories. Some have come forward claiming it to represent the submission of America to Germany, since a few of the children appear to be handing their weapons to a boy in Bavarian traditional garb. Does all of this prove
What
there's
the
a conspiracy at play at the
fuck?
Denver International Airport?
It
Not
honestly,
necessarily.
it's a straight meme. Like, there's no way. Like,
You know that plaque?
yeah,
The one that says something about the New World Order?
yeah.
That's just got the stonemasons. It's got the stonemasons symbol on it, which isn't that like some supposed secret society as well?
This is just like half of it.
No, it's
I think I'm thinking the Freemasons.
yeah. But yeah, that's not the Freemason symbol though either. I don't think.
No, I think it is legitimately the.
It also
Freemason-
mentions that a
the
time capsule was
stonemason
buried there
symbol.
in March.
It's like
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
it's so
Wait.
funny.
They're the same. Lol.
Yeah, whatever. All right, well, back to the Anunnaki.
The 7 shining ones.
We're almost done.
Different cultures.
3.5 hours
gods
in.
In men, incarnated as man.
Yeah, I
Only
think
then
after
can we
this
unite
video,
before the
I'm
gods.
gonna we'll call
This
it.
is basically the Christian myth. It is the celestial bodies being written down in human form, a pantheon of 7 and corresponding with the 7 planets in the heavens.
7?
Yes.
That's more than 7.
The phrase, where heaven and earth met, is symbolic of the sacred mountains, and this gives us the clue that this could be somewhere with impressive heaven-like mountains, such as Tibet, perhaps even the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, or even the pyramids of Giza. Seeing as these temple constructions are based on the shamanic world mountain. We can see then that many of the details included in the stories related to the activities of these Shining Ones are really based on these astrotheological movements, which they understood to a great degree, and have been encoded in these myths and stories as a means to preserve this knowledge, and also convey this process to those who could understand it.
Fine, Dylan. Dylan wants us to watch his video as well.
In early 2015, a parody of the Who Would Win image macro circled the internet, pitting 1 trillion lines against the sun. Many responses came, none of them serious.
It's always the
Eventually,
sun.
though, a few people began to apply math and science to this question. I've read over these answers, and I feel that there are a few things that can still be expanded upon, all while diving into
The
how we
Lions
talk
would win if they attacked at night.
about large numbers, unanswered physics thought experiments, and obliterating our solar system through piles of animals. So, who would win? 1 trillion
It's always
lines
the
or the sun? Let's find out. First, we need to assess our competitors. In the right corner, we have the sun. The sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. It's not on fire. The sheer amount of heat and energy from the sun can strip electrons from the nuclei of atoms, creating a soup of fast-moving, high-energy plasma particles. These then
Essentially,
can
you'd
collide
need
with
to
each
create
other
a
to create
black
heavier
hole
elements,
of
release even more energy, creating a massive, self-sustaining fusion bomb that constantly
do that with
spews
a
out
trillion
high-energy
lines.
electromagnetic
1 trillion
radiation like
lines can
visible
do
light,
it.
UV, X-rays,
Nope.
and gamma rays. And then there are the lions. They eat antelopes and stuff. Hey, I never said this would be a fair fight, but the lions have a numerical advantage, right? Ian Stedman from the New Statesman calculated that
There
1
are a
trillion
trillion
lions
of
would
them,
weigh
yep.
1.875 times 10 to the 14th kilograms, be 290 cubic kilometers in volume, and have a diameter of 8 kilometers. That means that this lion sphere is about twice as wide
That's
as Central
it.
Park.
Diameter
and
is
nowhere
8
near as pretty.
kilometers.
The sun, on the other
Versus
hand,
the
is
sun.
51 kilometers across, and...
Yeah, it's not.
Wait, hold on. Haha, seems I'm using a non-credible source. Hold on. Okay, much better. The sun is about 1.4
Yeah, there we
million kilometers across
Yeah,
and has
yeah.
a
I was
mass
like,
of
I was
about
like,
2
wait a
times 10
minute,
to the
51's
30th
way too
kilograms,
low.
which is 10 quadrillion times as massive as the lion ball. At this point, it seems obvious who's going to win. The ball of lions being plunked into space
The
won't have any
lions.
sort of momentum relative to the sun, so it'll slowly begin to fall towards it. Since it won't be hindered by any type of air resistance, by the
It's
time
hitting
the ball
straight
reaches the
for the
corona,
sun,
the outermost
the
layer of
lion
the sun,
ball.
it'll be traveling at over 400 kilometers per second. Then the ball will plummet through a thin but very hot soup of radiation and particles. Small bits of lion will slough off in a process called sputtering as it smashes through thicker and thicker atmosphere, through the corona and the chromosphere, until it hits about the photosphere. There's not too much data about chucking things into the sun, but as the particle density increases, the sphere of lions should slowly break up and become balls of plasma that integrate into the sun like nothing ever happened. If we want to destroy the sun, we're going to need more lions. First, we can bend the rules a bit. Remember that whole 1 trillion thing? Well, it turns out that a trillion means different things to different people. In English-speaking countries, we count our magnitudes by the thousands. 1,000 thousandths is a million, 1,000 millions is a billion, etc. This is called the short scale. In French and Spanish-speaking countries, however, they count by the millions. A million's 1,000 thousandths, the same as in the short scale, but 1,000 millions is a milliard. A billion to them is a million millions. This is the long scale, and a long-scale trillion, then, is equivalent to a million million millions, or a short-scale quintillion. That's a lot larger than before.
That is a lot larger.
Yeah, it is.
It's only a mass of 1.88 times 10 to the 20th kilograms, still way less than that of the sun. Though now we have a ball that's about 821 kilometers across, about half the size of the moon. Still not big enough to beat the sun, but at least now we can
need
start
more
talking about
lions.
something interesting. When these lions enter the sun, they'll be so utterly destroyed that we can stop thinking of them as hair
Traumatization,
and claws and
thank you.
internal organs, and instead think of them as collections of elements. To my knowledge, nobody's run a lion through an ICP-MS before, but if you have, let's get in touch. Nevertheless, we
Largely
can
carbon.
approximate their elemental composition with another mammal. We have data on humans, which, for our purposes, might as well be smaller, less hairy lions, so let's just use that. By weight, these lions would be 65% oxygen, 18% carbon, 10% hydrogen, 3% nitrogen, 1.5% calcium, and 1% phosphorus, with fractions of a percent in potassium, sulfur, sodium, and chlorine, and trace amounts of minerals like iron, copper, and magnesium. That means that our lion ball has similar composition to a comet.
He didn't?
Minerals like iron, copper,
Oh, that's
and magnesium.
manganese. Never mind.
That means that our lion ball has similar composition to a comet, which we know partly because we literally smashed into one in 2005 during the Deep Impact mission. When this comet falls into the sun, it may be able to cause a solar flare, but more than likely it'll just burn up, and the component elements will integrate with the rest of the sun, just as before. Even worse, the sun could use these elements for fusion, giving it more fuel and making it shine for even longer. Can these poor lions ever win? One potential method could be to compress these lions into a black hole. If we want
There
our
you go.
1 trillion lions to become a black hole, we would need to compress them down to their Schwarzschild radius. The Schwarzschild radius is a property of anything with mass, basically giving a lower limit for how small something can be crushed before it's so dense that light would be unable to escape from it. For our ball of lions, the radius is 0.00279 angstroms. Take a deep breath. The length of the bond in an oxygen molecule that you just inhaled is 43,000 times longer than the lion black hole is wide. I have neither the knowledge, the credentials, nor the computational power to work out whether or not this lion micro black hole would even be detectable, let alone be able to engulf the sun, so I'll leave this point as an exercise for the viewer. But could lions ever beat out the sun without having to rely on a quirk of physics? Here's what I posit, a thought experiment, if you will. Can there ever be an amount of lions that can start nuclear fusion on their own? The logic here being that, if there are conditions for which lions can become a star, then maybe it's impossible for lions to ever be able to put out the sun. Otherwise, you can just take an arbitrarily large pool of lions and throw it into the sun to extinguish it. If the arbitrarily large pool of lions can trigger nuclear fusion in its own core before it gets so large that it collapses into a black hole, then maybe there will never be a way for lions to stop nuclear fusion. In order to get the lion ball to begin fusing, it needs to reach a temperature of 100 million Kelvin. In stars, this temperature comes from the collapse of large clouds of hydrogen gas, which can then sustain the process of nuclear fusion. In piles of lions, the only force that we would get would be the lions pressing against each other, which would lead to reasonably high temperatures and pressures, but it's lacking that oomph that would need to bring it to 100 million Kelvin. Well, since lions shouldn't be able to spontaneously undergo nuclear fusion, how big of a lion ball can we get before it becomes a black hole by size and mass alone? By comparing the change in the Schwarzschild radius to the change in the actual radius of a glowing sphere of lions, we can see that a pile of lions would spontaneously become a black hole when it reaches a radius of 5.01 times 10 to the 11th meters. This would require 1.8 times 10 to the 36th lions, and have a mass of 3.4 times 10 to the 38th kilograms. Now we're talking. If we threw together 3 times 10 to the 35th kilograms of lions, going a couple orders of magnitude below that upper limit, we might now be able to snuff out the sun. As this lion ball pops into existence, the whole solar system shifts its orbits. The sun begins to stretch as it falls toward the enormous planet of lions. This stretching and subsequent collision pulls the gases away from each other, decreasing the temperature and the number of plasma particle collisions. Eventually, the fusion will cease, and the gases will permeate into the lion sphere, and the entire solar system will be destroyed. And for what? Why create this cruel, cruel challenge? Surely lions were never meant to snuff out our only source of life in this cold, unforgiving universe. And as our green earth continues its descent into its liony grave, I hope that the person who created this challenge is able to realize the magnitude of the problems that they have created. Of course, this is all pretty speculative. After all, as of 2018, the field of Leo astronomy is in its infancy, so surely we can expect more promising results in the future. Hey, if you're hearing this, that means you either enjoy this kind of content or you're a bot.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
The Lions won.
Yeah, the Lions won. Yeah.
I don't know. It's about as smart as saying that Godzilla
which
won.
also makes these stories somewhat confusing.
David, can you kick Tyson again?
Oh no.
I'm about to. King Kong got fucking bodied.
Ah, two kings.
No, because Godzilla also did that cheeky smile.
No, there isn't two kings. There's one king, and there's a god.
In the words of Kanye West.
What's a king to a god? Exactly.
Ignore the next one.
What's a god to a non-believer? What a banger of a song, though. Church in the Wild slaps.
It does.
Dude.
But, like, come on. Like, fucking King Kong got fucking bodied. Dude.
I absolutely just said that to trigger you.
I know.
There was no other reason.
But you genuinely thought that they were, like, they both agreed to, like, both be alphas at the end of that movie. Like, that you genuinely thought that.
Thought?
You did. Thunk.
The English word.
I wouldn't use the past.
Thunk.
Oh, you still think that they agreed to be alphas at the end?
Yeah. There's grudging respect.
You get stupider every time I talk to you.
I think the same thing, David.
Shit, dude.
Wait, didn't it end with... Hold on.
With grudging respect.
It did not. King Kong literally, like, looked at him and then turned his head away, and then Godzilla went, alright.
Yeah.
Like, alright. You can stay.
Yeah,
and then King Kong heads to the Earth, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had to pussy off to the center of the fucking Earth, dude.
Yeah, well, Godzilla's out there protecting us.
Godzilla put his foot on King Kong's chest and crushed it, and then about to fucking laser beam his face off, dude.
He had to get defibrillated by a spaceship back into life.
Yeah.
Two kings, though.
No, one king.
Oh.
One pussy ass, bitch ass king.
Can we watch this? I want to go eat.
I'm not pushing play until you admit that Godzilla won their fight.
Oh, this is where Talks with Tyson tonight.
Yeah, well.
It's not Talks with Tyson.
It's the episode is called Talks with Balfour, episode 5, because I kicked you out of the group. I can't believe you genuinely have just you've just completely misunderstood the body language to the point and you just can't admit
is
it.
that I watched it once and my comprehension
So did I.
isn't great.
Same. But you know that.
Can't
so
hide behind autism forever, Tyson.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just said my comprehension is shitty. So why don't you listen to what other people are saying?
I do. I hear what you're saying. I understand it.
But you're still telling me that I'm wrong.
I say this is what I think.
But it's wrong. I think that dogs can fly.
You're welcome to your opinion.
It's not an opinion though.
The dogs can fly, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's wrong.
You can still hold a wrong opinion.
So you're saying that you're wrong.
Dogs make it to Australia.
I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I acknowledge that I'm not, all knowing. I could be wrong.
But I'm telling you that you are.
I'm ignoring you, Dylan. It's too easy.
Yeah, that's too easy. we have to beat him on a logical fallacy.
What is
The title fight in Godzilla vs. Kong did not end in a draw. It ended with Godzilla forcing Kong to submit. And that's all there is to it.
You guys can't hear the text-to-speech, can you?
No.
No. I need to figure out a way to get that to play.
You'd probably need a bot through Discord.
Yeah, I'd have to figure something out.
Well, I think that's what they do when they're recording YouTube videos. Is that they have another user in Discord that's just for recording. Just do that, except just playing certain.
The problem is you if I share my screen with you guys, then you can't hear audio at all. I have to share the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the sound comes from OBS. So if I was sharing my OBS window, then you guys would be able to see it. But then I mean, technically, I could share my OBS window. I could share it like this. You guys can see me.
Oh, yeah.
And now you should be able to hear... Wait, can you hear this?
The story of the Anunnaki is therefore not just in remake.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Damn it.
Good idea.
Tyson has successfully distracted us from proving him wrong with the Godzilla vs. Kong thing.
Got that.
So why can't you accept someone else who understands, who isn't bad at judging these things like you? Why can't you accept their as the truth? Why do you have to be contrarian?
I'm not being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. When I watched the movie, that was the that I came to. I've had no additional information aside from your perspective.
It's honest. We've given you so much extra information.
I would still need with that extra information. I would I think it's the thing.
So what do you need?
If you haven't given me that information, essentially I need to rewatch the movie. If you hadn't given me that information, then I would watch the movie again, and I'd essentially just come to the same conclusion.
Yeah, so
with that information, I'm going to look for specific stuff.
So what do you need?
What do you mean? I need to rewatch the movie.
But then you just said you're going to come to the same conclusion.
I said without your guys' opinion, I would have. Now that I have your opinion, I'm going to know what to look for.
But when I say what do you need? I'm saying what do you need evidence? Do you need quotes from the people who wrote the movie?
I suppose that would also do me.
Oh my god.
So, director Adam Wingard said in our interview, the title fight in Godzilla vs. Kong did not end in a draw. It ended with Godzilla forcing Kong to submit, and that's all there is to it. Quote.
Okay.
Oh my god, is that all it took?
That's all it took.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, we could honestly hold on. Let's. I'm not gonna get banned from fucking. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna get banned. Let's pull up the end of Godzilla vs. Kong.
David, you've got a prospering.
I don't have a
right
prospering fucking career.
Because you don't stream.
Yeah, because I don't care. I only do it for fun. Like. How long are the credits? Oh, that's a
That is a great shot. That was poggers. It was great to watch that.
Fuck the human characters in this movie though.
They did really good with Kong's facial expressions.
Yeah, because he's a monkey.
Godzilla was just angry.
No, Godzilla did that cheeky smirk.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the
Discord.
It's like fucking like.
Oh yeah, of course.
frames
Yeah, because I'm streaming an ultra wide video on 720p on Discord. Yeah, like you should definitely, if you want to watch this on my stream. King Kong didn't want to put down the axe, but he knew he was about to get bodied if he did.
No, I mean like just like in general, he didn't want to be like the alpha, did he? He was like being chased like by Godzilla pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, and he got
Like,
fucked up by
Godzilla
him in
wanted
every
to
turn.
fight him.
Yeah, because Godzilla was king of the monsters.
Yeah, like have you seen the other Godzilla movies?
And then no.
And that's the reason why he attacked Kong, is because Kong was a freak.
Wait. Your first Godzilla movie was the fourth one.
That's the fourth one? I thought it was like the second.
No. In fact, the second one is Skull
He
Island.
wants to marathon all four.
Well, I'm currently marathoning them with my parents. We're up to Godzilla vs. Kong, so I'm probably gonna watch that with them early next week.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see if
What a
I can
movie.
talk my dad into maybe watching this.
Let us know how that goes. All right, well, let's finish this fucking movies. I
It
gotta
is in
be.
fact a universal system, observed in the sky.
I can have dinner!
Similarities can be found across the world.
We're almost done.
Yeah, I haven't eaten either.
Put it on times 2. They would put it on times 2.
Okay, let's put it on times 2.
No, I want to be able to understand it.
No, I don't.
Just read the subtitles.
The biblical flood myth matches that found in Sumerian Epic of Gilgamesh and ends with the Tower of Babel in
They
Babylon,
don't work.
which was part of the Sumerian Empire. This shows that the secret knowledge associated with the Shining Ones ended up, and at that time, in Babylon, and then moved on from there.
Pizza Hut close.
I got pizza
What's for dinner, Tyson?
Huh?
It's 11 o'clock
What's
at
for dinner?
night.
In the search for the Shining
How
Ones,
have-
you
how
come
have
across
neither
numerous
of you
groups,
had
cults,
dinner?
and religions. In ancient
I had a
Sumeria,
fat
we find
nap.
the Egregor, or Watchers,
I guess.
who are thought to be the angels of the Lord from the
I had
Bible.
KFC
And again,
at,
numerous
like,
epitaphs given
3
to them
o'clock.
tells us they too
Okay,
were the
fair
Shining
enough.
Ones. Enoch wrote about them, in fact, for them, in the Book of Enoch, which was later suppressed.
Whoa.
Oh shit, they're all closed. Fuck.
In the Bible and the Book of Enoch, these Shining Ones are called angels, archangels, or cherubim.
Just get
What
Summer super fresh.
What did your parents
Unless
have
the
to eat? Didn't they
literature
cook
is
you
purely
tea?
apocryphal, we find that in the Bible, the angel figures are simply earthly men. In the Bible,
So they don't
we
cook
do
you
not
tea
find
at all?
angels with wings. There are no original stories of them being supernatural.
My
They
mother
are, in
will
fact,
cook
quite
dinner
ordinary.
4
It is
nights a
always
week.
Gabriel, meaning
Well,
man
you're
of
not-
God.
Friday,
You're not
Saturday,
here
Always
with
people of a coming childbirth.
We're not here for talks with Tyson when we discussed the cooking at the house and how nobody there enjoys doing it, so no one does it.
Wait, so your mum cooks 4 times a week, did you say?
Yes.
So what happens for the other 3 days?
Fish and chip
You
night.
sort yourselves out.
Wait, really?
Interesting.
It's very
Understandable.
it's reasonable.
Was he
She does
the
it
same?
more than
The
half the
doctor?
time. She doesn't like it. She does it.
Well, yeah, I know.
Interesting.
I mean, like, I just mean like being a family is like a partnership. It's
Yeah.
like your dad never cooks food. I don't know.
Okay. What do you do about Christmas? Do you buy all your family members a Christmas present, Tyson?
No.
Why not?
I don't respect my sister.
We know that, but
You've
But
mentioned
still.
this, yes.
I buy my parents a present.
Oh, yeah, we don't do presents in our family for Christmas.
You know, this year we're doing Secret Santa.
We haven't done
What?
we haven't done presents for like 5-6 years.
To interact with my sister tonight, it was horrible.
You what?
What?
I had to interact with my sister tonight at time.
Oh my god.
What, you had to watch the moon with her?
Yeah, and she wouldn't stop playing the piano that I own. Really loud, so I asked her to stop, and she just wouldn't stop. So plug out.
What's wrong with a bit of piano while you're watching the moon?
Like she turned it up to the maximum volume. I said turn it down. She wouldn't.
What a life you lead.
She's just a little bit of a shit.
You could have. Did you say, "Could you please turn it down," or you say, "Turn it down"?
I would have started with, "Could you please turn it down?" Pretty polite.
Would have started. There was like an hour ago, wasn't it? You don't remember what you said?
You should break your fingers next time.
I should.
That would teach you.
Come on her face.
The most frustrating thing about interacting with Tyson is he doesn't even remember what he does. Like, he just doesn't remember anything.
It's very likely that I would have
It's
started.
so
Hey, could you
annoying.
turn it down, like politely. I'm not just rude for no reason.
You looked her square in the eyes and said, "Oi, bitch, cut that racket out."
And then you busted a rope, dude.
Big ropes.
I'm not into humiliation.
Michael is the warrior and protector, accompanied by angels wielding swords.
It just makes me feel bad.
Each and every one of them has their own specific duty, an earthly duty. People with titles, angelic titles, as messengers and ambassadors of God, just like the early shaman. The title cherubim means exiles, and could be an indication of the origins of the angels. Maybe they were ordered to leave somewhere for not conforming. Perhaps Eden, where they had previously been the Watchers or Guardians of the God.
How much of this have you guys taken?
All of it.
Really?
What do you mean? Look, I'm watching.
I'd say about 40%.
I'm actively watching.
Listening.
But
I'm watching it.
Okay.
In Genesis 4:16, the land of Nod is symbolic also of the people of Israel, as Nod means wandering. It is not much of an extrapolation to assume that the priesthood were also wanderers.
It's not much. It's a little
Another
bit.
example of symbolic titles
A little
is
bit
that
of
of
an
Enoch,
extrapolation.
which means consecrated. When Cain and his wife bore Enoch and built a city called Enoch, we have the people of Cain being consecrated before God. Enoch, the consecrated one, would later write up the history of these fallen wanderers who spread across the globe as the great shining ones, teaching, measuring, and building the world's most mysterious ancient monuments. Of course, we must not forget the seraphim of Numbers 21:6 and elsewhere. These are not mystical beings. They have hands, face, legs, but they do have powers from God, because they are in the light, and have the symbolic wings of the early shaman, the bird of flight, the dreamtime trance ability to fly.
They're just the Eternals.
Their name means shining ones, or fiery serpents. They are enlightened beings by the power of the serpent. Mystical Jewish literature tells us that the angels can fly, tell the future, shapeshift, speak Hebrew, and are emanations of the divine shining light.
I like in the list of superpowers they included speak Hebrew.
In the Old Testament, God is indistinguishable from the angel or messenger, known as Yahweh. He looks the same, he acts as his representative. There is no difference here from the Babylonian, Egyptian, and shamanic practice.
There's only like
Mystical
7
Jewish
of us.
literature.
In the New Testament,
Not
the angels
regular
actually
Jewish
take part in the
literature.
judgment at the end times.
Mystical.
Alternatively, they may be those who had experienced enlightenment and then fell from grace. We are told that the Nephilim, or Watchers, began to mix with the indigenous people. These were the angels who seem to have been the military arm of these Shining Ones, and who were initially employed to guard the Garden of Eden.
Tense string music.
And it came to pass, when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. And Semjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty
Just a
of a
woman.
great sin.
I
And
know
they
you
all
hate
answered
women,
him
Dylan.
and said, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual
there's another one.
implications, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. Then swear
Oh,
they all
shit.
together, and bound themselves by mutual implications.
There's a man.
Ah! No, sorry, that is a tran.
From this union, a hybrid race was produced, a race of giants, so we are told. And all the others together with them took unto them wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go into them, and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. And when men could no longer sustain them,
I
the
hate
giants
women.
turned
Women
against
are the
them
worst.
and
The
devoured
damn
mankind.
females of the species.
And they began to sin against birds and beasts
males.
and reptiles and fish, and to
How
devour
tall
one
is
another's
an
flesh,
L?
and drink the blood. And then the earth laid accusations against the lawless ones. And then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven, and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawlessness being wrought upon the earth. These insurgents also passed on knowledge, and taught them combat and how to make weapons. And Azazel taught men to make swords, and knives, and shields, and breastplates, and made known to them
I
the
wonder what
metals
this
of
is
the earth,
like
and the
in
art of working them,
normal speed.
and bracelets, and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of
I feel like he
iron,
talks
Somber
very, very
string
slow.
all
music.
kinds of costly stones, and all colouring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and
I
became
much prefer it
corrupt
at
in all their
1.5
ways.
times speed.
Semjaza taught enchantments and root cuttings. Armoros, the resolving of enchantments.
I mean, I listened to all my
Varishgal taught
audiobooks at
astrology.
1.5
Cockabel,
times.
the constellations. Ezequiel, the knowledge of the clouds. Araquiel, the signs of the earth. Shamshiel, the signs of the sun. And Sariel, the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried.
23
and their
working
cry
days,
went up to heaven.
boys. Leave. Respite. This is a side
all
thing.
this
It
was
must be
seen
real
as a
difficult
violation.
to be Dylan. This, you know, women are awful, but they also have the feet. So
True.
it's like a
That is
paradox.
true. Dylan is into feet. That's right.
Against a set of laws laid down.
And
in the Shire,
furries.
Who were
True.
possessed
And
of their knowledge.
cuckolding.
True.
Thou sayest that Azazel hath done, who hath
Dylan, I
taught
love you,
all
though.
unrighteousness on earth, and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn. And Semjaza, to whom thou hast given authority to bear rule over his associates. And they have gone to the daughters of men upon the earth, and have slept with the women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to
Are
them
you
all
okay
kinds
with trans women feet?
I am so sad that my wiki feet got denied. You should try again now that I have like 100 followers.
of sins, and the women have borne giants.
I don't
And the
think
whole
Mark's
earth has thereby been
into
filled
feet.
with blood
You're not into
and
feet, are you,
unrighteousness.
Mark?
No, not really.
I don't
They're
think
just
so.
normal.
I know Belfour's into cucking
Enoch,
people in their
the scribe,
dreams.
who was taught by the Shining Ones, was then employed as a messenger,
You know it.
or intermediary between the Shining Ones and these fallen ones,
And
who
anything
had
else
decided to
weird,
abandon their
Balfour?
divinity to live amongst the tribes of man.
That you want to have on the internet.
I just fuck weird.
No, that's me.
Can you tell
Enoch
David?
was then
Because he
sent
seems
to
really
tell the
confused
insurgents
whenever I tell him
that
that
a
he
severe
fucks.
sentence
I'm not going to explain how.
Okay. That's what I was after.
It's just a statement.
I just want to know what you think fucking weird is. That's all. Like, you haven't given one example of what you think fucking weird
I have. I've given super.
When?
Yeah, when?
At
Call a
D&D.
single one.
Give us
having
one.
an unusual requirement, like the woman needs to tell you.
Okay, that
something.
is true. You did say that, yes. So having like a slightly less normal fetish is fucking weird.
No, we're specifically like weird mental shit. Like you can't come unless like the woman tells you that you're like a good boy or something like that.
I mean, that's just a fetish.
So that's a mental thing.
No, it's a fetish.
Fetishes can be mental. But yeah, I definitely don't need a girl to say, "You're a good boy, David. Come," like, yeah.
Had been passed on them, and that they were soon to be punished. In brief, the punishment sent is the flood.
That statue looks so happy.
So your one example
It is
of
as if the
fucking
Shining
weird
Ones wanted to wash away the sins
is
of the
something
earth
that I
that had been
don't
created
need,
by their own
but I
kind,
still fuck weird.
the fallen ones.
That was intended as an example.
In the Bible, we are told that God, or rather the gods known as Elohim,
That's why I
spoke to
called
Noah,
it an example.
telling him that the seasons of summer and winter would be more extreme from the time of the flood onward. This both supports and is supported in turn by the Book of
Fucking
Enoch,
weird would be like
which
he has
states
to
how,
curl into a
in those
ball
days
and only
Noah
expose
saw
his
that the
dick and
earth
then
had sunk
spin.
down, and
Kinda
that
like
destruction
break
was
the
nigh.
egg on the
And he said,
trampoline.
"Tell me, what is transacting upon the earth? For the earth labours and is violently shaken."
Not a good time on Earth right now, my guy. What's going on?
In the King James Version of the Bible, we find this: "Behold,
Wasn't
the
back
Lord
in Noah's
maketh the
day
earth
either.
empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth
was
it
shaken.
upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Turn.
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard." In Psalm 68:8 it is written, "The earth shook, their heavens also dropped at the presence of God, and even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of God." The heavens dropping would mean that to the observers in the Sinai region, the earth beneath their feet was tipping relatively upward and northward. In his written book, Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes an awful catastrophe in which the earth moved forwards and backwards, and again to right and left, and upwards and downwards,
it's about to
wandering
die
every
again.
way in all 6 directions.
Just make it
But as
last.
many
go
scholars and
forward.
researchers have now acknowledged, the god of the Bible
It's
and his
booping in my
angels
ear.
are said to be the Sumerian Anu and his sons and entourage, the Anunnaki or Shining
Good one there.
who are reported to have landed in Mesopotamia and there created the Garden of Eden.
Just a couple more minutes and then.
And so we must now draw a conclusion. When we first started out
Here's
in
the
this task of
conclusion.
discovering the Anunnaki, we found
We
a
must-
complex and
we must
mystifying
draw a
series of
conclusion.
tales that seem to make little sense. Slowly, we have pulled apart the names, places, and myths to reveal something very simple. Many thousands of years ago, something catastrophic occurred, and a highly knowledgeable and wise people fled. They eventually landed somewhere in Mesopotamia, where they came across a less developed people. Civilization emerged as the new people taught their new people how to build, mathematics, astronomy, agriculture, and much more. Their wisdom was so great that later generations would call them gods and angels. They had descended from the shining heavenly host, but division set in as the two cultures bred and made the bloodline less pure.
What the fuck? What is happening in that?
The Watchers, who had gone bad, and the Shining Ones, who were not happy. In a simple tale that has become very complex over vast periods of time, in our age it is being confused yet further by the addition of extraterrestrial origins for the Anunnaki. There is, however, no need for such imaginings. There is simply a need to understand the time, culture, belief systems, and mind of our very human ancestors.
Goblin.
Oh. So
That was River 10.
Basically, he just was like, they're not aliens, retards.
So
What a
that's
waste!
the question, Tyson.
What a waste! That was interesting, honestly. Like,
I feel like I've been edged for one whole hour.
I know, right? We've been fucking. Ugh.
No, that answers your question, Tyson. No, he doesn't think it was all real. He thinks that there was an advanced civilization that fell apart and then taught another civilization all their smart things.
Yeah, and then those dumb people were like, yeah, these guys are gods.
Oh shit, these are gods.
What the fuck was the Shining Ones about? They keep bringing out the Shining Ones.
Yeah, that's what they called
They were the Shining Ones. They were the enlightened ones.
Yeah. There was like a whole section where he talked about Shining being intelligence. It's like you didn't even watch it.
I was listening. I was watching.
You're looking at the moon.
Did I pick up everything? Fuck no.
Bruh.
We'll have to watch the Spirit Science one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I am also
2
gonna go.
hours, by the way.
4 hours. Alright.
Bye, team.
Farewell. Thank you for staying, Mark.
Alright, boys.
Hey,
We'll do it again.
thanks
and we'll
for
do versus.
coming to episode 5 of Talks with Balfour. It's been great.
That is true.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. It's been fun, and next time will probably be verses, which will be more quizzes, but it's going to be cutthroat. There's going to be money on it. You're going to be able to gamble. Yeah.
Do I need to bring money?
If you want to,
No, you just need to
put a
bring
bet
channel
down.
points.
I'll bet on Mark.
Damn right.
No, you're not allowed to bet, Tyson, because you'll throw.
I will not. I just believe in Mark.
It'll turn into the South Park episode Basketball. Is that the one? Where the other team's just so good at losing? No, Basketball's the movie.
Yeah. Made by the
Isn't
South
David's
Park guys.
halfway through watching it, isn't he?
Yeah, I was actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're literally just playing like Little League baseball. Lol.
No, they're playing basketball, you fucking moron.
The South Park episode that I'm talking about.
I know.
Is that the one where Butter sells his semen?
No idea. All I know is that the other team was really good at losing.
Alright, goodbye, children.
Goodbye.
It's a goodbye for me, boys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If there's anyone here who isn't following, drop a follow. And we'll be back probably in like another couple weeks.
Hit that bell icon. Make sure you drop your Twitch Prime.
Yeah, Twitch Prime's in the top right. You know the drill. You know the drill.
Support our sponsors, Honey Manscaped.
Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow Legends.
NordVPN. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Manscaped, as you say.
Streamlabs.
No, not Streamlabs. We don't support Streamlabs.
Not anymore.
We don't support Streamlabs.
No.
I think they copied everything from.
Yeah, you haven't read the Streamlabs news?
No, exactly. I see nothing wrong with it. If people are stupid enough to buy open source software, go nuts. Go hard.
No. Streamlabs is free, but
Streamlabs is free.
Streamlabs OBS is free. The problem is Streamlabs have taken OBS and just sold it as just put it up as Streamlabs OBS. Everyone just assumed that it was a partnership. It's not a partnership. They just stole their
Well, it's
program.
not stealing when it's open source.
It's not. I don't think OBS is open source.
I think OBS you have to pay for.
Source.
Okay.
Is it?
I swear it is.
I don't know. It's a big drama. It's a big drama. And they also Streamlabs did it to
OBS stands for
Elgato
Open
and like a bunch
Broadcast
of other
Software.
people.
Is a
as
free
well.
open. My headset died.
Oh, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you're on my phone, so you're coming through the speaker now. But no, Streamlabs, people are up in arms because people are dumb enough to pay money for something that's open source.
Wait, what? Streamlabs OBS is free though.
Is it?
What money are they paying? I'm sure Streamlabs
Streamlabs is owned by somebody. Streamlabs.
Yeah, but like the OBS app is free. Like,
really?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they make money then?
Oh look, they've just changed it now. It's now called Streamlabs Desktop.
Well,
I honestly, who the fuck knows or cares? All right, for real though, it's been fun. I will see y'all. Actually, I'll see both of you because Mark's gone. So I'll see both of y'all on Sunday.
Yeah.
No, I'm not vibing it.
I'm gonna end